Homies, ladies and gentlemen, part 2 of the Gator Sunshine Stumble recap. We are here with a lot of thrill culture. We got Antonio, we got Bryan, we got Lauren, and we got Ryan. All of woo! They are back! And a good time because this is the literally, this is the end of the season. Season 2. Third season will be beginning.
End of the season as we know it. I'm sorry.
No, you're
You heard that.
But regardless, thank you all listeners for listening for up to 3 seasons. Stonies is after this. But Antonio, Bryan, Lauren, Ryan. Now, Lauren, I know you couldn't make it, but
yes,
you've been to Florida so many times.
I have.
I don't think your number 1 is there, but your number 2, and I think 3 or 4. I don't know where Gwazi is, but you have a lot of you have a lot of your favorite coasters in that state.
Yes, I do.
And also, Tyler's here with me because he was also
yes,
he was also there.
Tyler.
Also, and of course, again, in case y'all missed part 1, shout outs to him and Boy Cat and Girl Cat for all the coziness and hospitality.
I could not believe that's the name.
Boy Cat wanted nothing to do with you. He was like, nope, not for me.
Yeah, he just looked handsome and just said, fuck you. Like,
he's looking at you in the other room like, all right.
He's just too much of a pretty boy, I guess. But
he likes women. He really does. He's a womanizer. Now, a woman steps foot in there after 10 minutes. He's like, you want to be my mom?
I love that.
But no, y'all had an earlier stint than we did. But before we even get into that, we were talking about a lot of stuff before the cast, obviously, how we always do. But seriously, Hollywood Studios, Disney, Bob Robert Iger. You really didn't think that, I'm sorry, Disney adults are such a big demographic, right? And Disney. You didn't think that just all of a sudden throwing a fucking power line overlay to Rock and Roller Coaster wasn't the hypest thing you could do? Now
that would be epic.
Now I get Muppets technically is still, they're on Today's Show, they're on all this stuff, they're still in every now and then. I think they're at the
They still fucking exist.
But for how long? I mean, I feel like they're gonna be.
Yeah, I guess
I'm not saying
right.
they're gonna be out of style, but
because I feel like I get
Muppets
what you're
are
saying.
like 300 years old.
I get exactly what you're saying too, because it's like they're retheming this to try to keep it up with the times, but how much longer is Muppets gonna be with the times?
Exactly. It was like of all the things that you could have done, that's really one out the window. That's
wait,
like
what?
Last lap right now. They're on their last lap.
I'm tired of Miss Piggy bacon looking ass.
I said she looked like a pot roast.
I said she looked like a pig.
Well,
pot roast actually sounds really good right now.
Big old pernil.
Look, I actually like,
which is the shoulder,
but and I like Animal because he's a drummer and I also drum. But honestly, there are a lot of Muppets I like, to be honest. But if I'm gonna be real, they're of their time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Looney Tunes. Am I expecting Looney Tunes things to be added? I mean, they might, with kids area and stuff, and them having the IP.
But I feel like Looney Tunes holds more weight than Muppets does, and maybe because that was more so my era.
I think my grandparents were looking at the Muppets.
I looked at
to me personally, the Muppets still hold weight. No shade. To me personally, I think they really do still hold some weight. Because they were like that was the thing. They were like they're like the originators. Like, it's like you cannot really get rid of them.
Yeah, and they have been around in all these random
I think they're pretty timeless.
Yeah.
And there is Girl Cat.
You feel like because I feel like Muppets it's not like Sesame Street. I don't know. It's like for me,
Sesame Street is definitely bigger.
Yes,
but I think they're a part of the same. Muppets technically own Sesame Street.
Yeah, Jim Henson.
Yeah.
The
Everything
Jim
under
Henson.
Jim Henson to me is like this is all the same.
I do
It's
love
all
puppetry and like
collective.
anything like claymation, like the out of the ordinary type of animation. I do love that.
Mhm.
And it is much rarer nowadays. Like the only people doing it are the only ones that were the best at it, like the Jim Henson production and Aardman, like with all their claymation. Like they're actually, I think they just released the new Wallace and Gromit movie on Netflix. So I need to get on that, even though that last Chicken Run movie was not the best. Speaking of Chicken Run, we rode that at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
You know what?
We rode Chicken Run at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
We not gonna start this.
Please don't.
No, because
I know this is your
you know,
podcast,
I will
please
bring
don't.
out the cannons on Big Rupert.
no,
So
I would
look,
much take Rupert the teddy bear over the croaking rooster.
You are
that shit ain't
insane.
even. That shit is not
It's
a
okay.
teddy bear.
Brian,
That shit is a
okay, I
bear
think Wes
cub.
is still sick from his travels.
You said what?
Unfortunately. He must be still sick from his travels. You know, he's a little under the weather.
Maybe that's what.
Not
that
making
is.
sense right now.
No, not at all.
Big Bear is a.
When I tell you that ride tracked so well the other day, like it absolutely is no Hagrid's or anything, but it's better than Big Bear Mountain.
No, it's not.
I agree.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Big Bear Mountain does nothing but
I'll take
Big Bear
the Cuddly
Mountain
Bear.
is
versus
no. Yes, Cuddly Bear.
I'll take Rufus any day.
Cuddly
Big
bear.
Bear Mountain is it does nothing. But yeah, Cheetah Hunt was actually good. It was really good.
Yes, it was.
That's all I'm giving it now. But it was really
I
good.
loved it.
We'll get to that later.
That was the first time in 5 years that I've been to good Busch Gardens.
You ain't shit for that.
The water effects were working.
Good Busch Gardens. What was Sheikah was down?
Yep.
Kumba endlessly down.
Yeah.
Montu not open the first day.
The first day. Yeah,
Cheetah
but the
Hunt
second
60
day,
minute
She was
ops.
open.
Oh yeah.
She was open the second day.
Thank God.
Cheetah Hunt.
We had some
I think
good
the last
rides
thing
on
I'll
that.
say about Chunt is
Cheetah Hunt.
is that
Attention,
the last thing I'll
riders.
say is it's fine.
No, listen.
The last
Cheetah
thing-
Hunt was for me. It was my first time there. It was I loved it. It was a good ride for me. I loved the launches were good.
the only good thing of the ride.
We'll edit all this out, Wes.
Just loved it. The little
got
transitions.
overnight.
We'll edit it all out.
Like
Nothing but slander on this show.
That is insane. I'm just gonna say the Intimans in Florida had a good weekend.
Well,
What you call
The B&M.
them big and musty? What you call them? Bold and
No,
Bland and moldy.
The Intimans did win.
bold and mild.
Hulk was down.
Bold and mild.
the Intimans.
you know
were
that is
good.
very funny. Every single B&M
Yeah,
I went
yeah,
on
the
besides
Intimans-
Phoenix Rising was down this weekend. And I went
Yep,
on every single Intamin this weekend. Actually, I didn't. Chunt went down.
And they were running.
Go fuck yourself.
And we went to
Chunt-
SeaWorld, and guess what? Mako and Kraken were down.
What?
Cheetah
Yes.
Hunt did break down on us, so I can't say Intamin was flawless. But
What are the
So we're
C's?
talking
part-
about one Intamin versus 19
we
B&M.
rode Cheetah Hunt twice, and Cheetah Hunt rode smooth beans for us both times.
yeah,
For
so
real.
the last thing I would say is that pacing is probably some of the
Well,
worst
3
pacing
times
I've
actually. We rode it twice the second day, once the first. So no issues.
So
You know,
I'm
the
glad
ops were
y'all
an issue
enjoyed
for me.
Jaguar from Knott's over at BGT.
I'm the fuck dead.
Dude, we could play
That
that
is
trade. Remember
insane.
how we
That
talked
is
about
too
like
intense. That was
remember how we
way
talked
too
about
much.
like trades? We could get so much. We mentioned
let's
that. We
start the
could get
trades. Let's start the
we
trades.
could get
Oh,
so
shit,
much
Jaguar.
roller coasters.
Do you see what I'm
trading.
saying though? We could
That's-
trade so many people for Cheetah
Yeah.
Hunt. Like it's
Yeah.
so crazy. And be like, you know what? That's fine. You can take our trash. Here's this trash, like you said,
Mhm.
for for trash.
Trade Big Mac
I'm
for some
still here.
bullshit too.
No, we have to take more. If you're gonna be Cheetah Hunt for Big Bear, I need more than just Cheetah. I need more.
No.
No, I need way more than just Cheetah Hunt. For
No.
me. I need
Cheetah Hunt and
need
Dragonflyer.
no. If we're talking BGT, if I'm taking Cheetah Hunt for Big Bear, for me, I need like also like Tigers or some shit. And like maybe sheep.
Oh hell no! Tigers and cheetah hunt for Big Bear.
Yeah, because
That
mid
is
and
so
mid,
unfair.
First
mid
of
and
all,
mid
Tigress
equals.
and Cheetah Hunt cannot be in the same sentence. I'm sorry.
They're both mid. Like they're
I'm
both mid.
sorry.
Tigress is better.
Cheetah Hunt is way better than Tigress. Are you serious?
Yeah, dead ass.
I don't think
That one train op.
Cheetah Hunt is way better than Tigress.
screaming. I'm too. It's
No.
way too heavy.
You know,
Okay, let's
I'm gonna
move
pull
on,
up.
'cause-
Wait, what did Coasters? What did Matt say to you this weekend about Cheetah Hunt, Tyler?
Oh,
That it's dog shit.
No, okay, he didn't say that.
Most
shit.
Well, who is?
Yeah, that's Tyler being. That's
No,
Tyler
it was a
being-
whole post because it started. Basically, I've been saying this since the beginning of the cast, but it's clearly one of the most polarizing coasters in the community
Yeah.
because it started a whole thing this morning on Twitter because he just said what we said. It's like, why do people like this coaster so much, and all this
Yeah.
stuff, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh. So you don't like roller coaster? It went that deep.
like
So it
it.
basically
So-
like apples to oranges type of argument. So regardless, I still think that needs to be like another poll. Like, what do people think is the most polarizing roller coaster on the planet? I have a few that I think
That could have been a good Stonies one, man.
That could have been a good Stodies category. North Pole, South Pole, I don't know. Santa Claus Award, I don't fucking know.
What the fuck?
On it, but regardless, that was a great ass weekend.
It was.
It was.
Outside of Cheetah Hunt, yeah.
It was amazing. We had a really good time.
Outside of cheetah hunt, you got to stop being so petty, Tyler.
Yeah.
That is real.
You guys told me to be my real self. So
We
No.
did.
And you should. But
And
your
we
real
did.
self could be negative.
no, it's my shtick. I know it's not the worst coaster in the world, right? But like, I hate its ops. I hate the weight. I don't know.
And you wait for that.
No, the ops were horrible. No, the
Yeah,
ops
Oh yeah,
around the whole
the
park
ops
were
were
horrible.
horrible in the whole
In
park.
the pacing of the
Yeah, the
ride,
whole park ops were horrible.
the pacing
Here's
of
the thing.
ride was,
But I love,
I'm
but
not
that
getting
is,
over
I
it.
love,
Send
but
an
I
email
love
tomorrow.
their collection. Love the collection, but
The
Now,
no.
it would have been
collection,
nice to
when
ride that
every-
collection this weekend.
Yeah, with Scorpion and the previous and the other things actually opened. Yeah, it's a fucking
Yeah.
jam up collection.
It's just crazy because I swear these parks rely on the fact that they have these amazing collections so that they say, you know what, everything else can just be shit. Like,
That sounds like Cedar Point, though.
Cedar
Don't do
Point, I mean, there have been some bad times in Magic Mountain. We had a lucky time. Like, I was scared going because of all the horror stories I heard about half the park being open. You get the item box in Mario Kart and you're in 8th place. You need to get the first, and you get a freaking green shell or a banana peel. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just thinking.
You get X2 down, Viper down, everything being down besides like half the collection's down or more. So the fact that we got everything besides Superman, like, blessed. But
That's what
Yeah, it was
I was
good.
just thinking it because
That
I'm
was
like,
a- that
we
was a good
got
time, too.
everything else except for
so
Superman.
and then Cedar Point do it. Six Flat over Georgia recently has turned it up, so I can't even put them under that anymore. But for me, I was like, look, y'all have it. Just get the people that want to work there, please. And it sounds like
Yeah.
it's been turned all the way around. But you guys said past 2 years, so
Shit, I was about to say, yeah, I've actually been there
Great
more this
Adventures
year
up
than
there,
I have ever have, and it's been good.
But yeah, I would say all the United Parks, literally the most perfect foundation. But
Oh Jesus,
like,
they are slow, and SeaWorld is the same.
and that, like I say, it's not even just operations. It's just dealing with guest service, dealing with past situations. When you have a situation, it's never clean or it takes way too long because no one knows or is communicated what the protocols are, or they're changing every 3 months or so because they have no clue. They're basically trying to game how much money or how much they can get out of you anyway. So they're trying to just keep changing shit, keep throwing new ways to keep you involved, and it's like no, like the Bush Bucks came out like last year, 2024, and I guess it's nice now because it helps you get somewhat cheaper stuff, but
Yeah, oh, fuck.
you have to go a lot to really bank in on that.
Well, I know one person
Yeah.
that puts up all their bush bucks.
Yeah, they probably spend. I wish they could use their bush bucks, or they wish they could use their bush bucks in gas at this point, because that's how much, they're getting back. Seriously,
Yeah.
you're burning the amount of gas for the amount of bush bucks. It's like, depending on like how many times you go.
You get a share.
All right. Look, they need to clean things up behind the scenes, and that's really because like you have all these amazing lineups. Now I can't even say that for like San Antonio or San Diego. I can't speak for those lineups. Now San Antonio's lineup, Stingray being open, is not bad. Not so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, but from what it was happening, we had a great time. But what you guys got in earlier because of the storms,
Indeed.
Yeah.
got into Orlando. When did you guys set sail?
We left Tuesday at about 12.
Uh-huh. Scary shit though. But
Once I landed,
we were booking it.
yeah. Once I
long was the
landed,
drive?
they scooped me up from there.
How long was the drive for y'all?
6 hours.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
And then
Yeah, and we stopped along the way. Like I think we stopped
Yeah.
like what, twice.
you got
we did.
Buccees the first time.
Yeah.
Yes, we did
I'm
Buccees.
no
That was my
longer
first time
a
at
Buccees
Buccees.
virgin. Feel
Yeah.
privileged.
I spent $50 at Bucky's.
Yeah,
I thought
Bucky's
you
got my
spent
money.
I thought it was $72.
every time I go there,
No. It was 50.
every time I go there, I average at least $60 to $70.
Oh,
That is crazy. I kind of see how.
And it's not like, and if people that haven't gone there, they're like, what the hell, is everything expensive? The food a bit, but like it's mostly I'm walking out there with like so much new merch, and it's priced so
yeah.
well.
So that's what I just for
Yeah,
merch.
I was gonna say, I didn't find them expensive. Like you said, maybe the food, because
But no,
that
that's why it's like it's priced
Yeah.
so well. So you're walking out
Yeah.
with a lot. You're like, I'll take this and this and this, and then you don't
Especially
realize,
the-
holy shit, like
especially the
$50.
apparel. Yeah, especially the apparel. I'm like, dang, a lot of like the shirts were like $12, and I'm like, damn, a
The
6 brand
onesie
shirt
was
is more than that,
25.
right?
Now, if you went to United Parks, you'd see a shirt made on Canva in 5 minutes for $30.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Wes. Bryan and Ryan almost did not make it to Orlando because they opened up their stinking ass jerky in my car.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly,
Oh, wait a minute.
Wes
Open up
had
any jerky.
Do not come for the jerky, okay?
So
let
it
your-
tastes
I did
good.
not
I
have
love
jerky.
I love
That's-
it, but like I could admit, like even me, like I know, like
It smells like
I have
shit.
to look around and be sure. I'm like, all right, no one's around. All right, because
everyone.
Okay.
because if they don't know that I'm
feel-
eating jerky, they just walk in the room. They just think I'm just stank.
Like
I don't
I
feel
told you
bad
what it
now.
smelled like yesterday. I said that shit smells like 1,000 burps. It literally does.
Or 1,000 farts and burps.
Like yes, like ham burps.
It just
I'm
smells like you
so
open a bag
happy
of
that
chips.
I'm not the only person that eats jerky because everybody in my family
I love it.
talks about
Man,
me all
no,
the
but
time.
Jerky is
Now,
good.
Bucky's jerky specifically, I tear apart. Oh, did you guys get samples there? I should have told you about that. Y'all could have had
No.
like every
Fucking-
single flavor sampled.
Fart eater.
That line was long
Fart
as
eater.
hell.
We saw samples. We were on a mission. So we was just
Wait,
trying
what
to
flavor?
we were in and out.
Is that lemon pepper?
That's a fart and burp.
This is I'm crying. This is teriyaki. This is a different brand.
Oh, okay.
But you know, jerky is good. Jerky is good.
All right, see, I don't think Lauren made it from that suffocation sandwich.
I'm so-
I think it got stuck on a tonsil, like I said.
Oh God. She was choking like she was eating cinnamon, doing the
It was-
cinnamon sandwich.
it was the best. That was great.
I am faded
Great.
glory.
I need to get there. So
Wasn't Faded Glory like what? Weren't those jeans or
Green.
something?
what did
Yeah.
y'all? Those are jeans actually. But
Mhm.
Walmart.
as y'all rode into the Faded Glory from Bucky's, and almost got left on the side of the street with your thumbs up. Because, yeah, because you were being turned to hitchhikers because Antonio was not going to take y'all stinking up the back.
was about to put us out, yeah.
I
Because
would have
I'm
done.
telling you, that shit smelled like bounce that ass. It was very, very strong. I said I ain't gonna open it no more. I think I opened it one more time though. That shit was good. Hell, I couldn't help it.
It's so
But I
addicting.
apologize in advance.
You just keep popping them and you're like, Yeah, there's no more. Literally, as soon as you gave it to me, Antonio, it was basically gone.
Dang.
You had
Hey,
me
there you
carry
go.
at the fucking tailgate smelling like farts.
Farts and weed. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I had to take this back because this is just people think that I probably if they don't know what's in my bag, they just think I am the stinkiest person ever. Like I don't know what a shower is. So I'm like, yeah, let me go take this to the car real quick. Yeah. So I'm not stank weed jerky around. Yeah, that's disgusting. Now when y'all got in on Monday or was it Tuesday?
Tuesday
Okay.
evening.
So y'all didn't do anything Tuesday evening. I'm assuming y'all just.
We just chilled, went out to eat.
We went out.
Where'd you guys
Then
go
we
to
went
eat?
out. Out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we went to a bar.
I think we went to BJ's Brewery. BJ's
Oh,
Brewery.
Hell yeah, that was some pretty good
BJ's
food.
Brew House?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, BJ's Brew House.
I
We
had
got
some
one out
wings.
here. That's amazing.
Yeah, I had some kind of wings from them. The Nashville hot.
Yeah, and I
I
had the
never
lemon
tried that
pepper.
one.
I was like, yeah, that cooking there got some big arms in the back. That shit
They
was
have
good.
this like power bowl that has like cucumber, corn, beans, pico, all that stuff in there. And you could choose your protein. Ugh, I get it with the salmon. It's so amazing.
Yeah, that food was pretty good.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so we went
I
there,
gotta
and
try
then
their
after that,
just
we went
Buccees.
to a bar.
Yay.
We had a good time over at the dive bar.
We
Oh, the
did.
dive bar.
Also, what
Which
are
I
we
haven't.
doing?
I haven't. I need to. I will be posting some pictures on my Instagram on my
What is
storyline.
everyone smoking tonight? Or drinking? Because I know.
Marijuana.
Hey.
I have a pen.
Well, you know the
Yeah, I'm just drinking and doing my little views, my
Well,
nicotine.
What is this I'm smoking? It's called bubblegum taffy.
This is called Spliff Berry Sweets.
Well, see,
I am high life.
Tony, what did you say?
Are you eating bananas?
You high off life. What's
Yeah.
on your fingers?
Are those rave like LED fingertip things?
Nah, it's actually aluminum foil.
What the hell?
Stody baloney.
He's soaking.
Why does he
No,
look like?
but
Why
I'm
does he look
saying-
like the
Lauren?
Hannibal? Why does he look like the
I
Hannibal
got you.
Buress gif?
I got you.
Where he's
boo.
finding like he's really like when you're finding himself, he's looking at his hands and he's like, like he's really.
God.
I wasn't able to make it to the to my people today to work on my hands and my feet. So I have
Okay. I
I'm
got you.
taking the off.
Mhm.
Respect.
You sound a bit further away, by the way, Antonio. Just a
I'm
tad.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I want you to be relaxed. But you know,
Hi, brother.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta. My back hurts. I gotta relax too.
Gotta get some of them truck driver
Yeah,
heads.
Yes.
his chair literally turned into a bed.
speaking of which, where did y'all pit stop for the night in Orlando? After all the bars and everything.
Take a tick. Toke, you said generally.
It
speaking.
stop to the bed.
We went back to the hotel.
Yeah, where did you rest
we
your
went back.
dudes?
Oh.
Well, actually, these two drunks went back to the room and had some Tito's, and they was up cackling for half of the damn night.
I don't know what the fuck you're speaking of.
We got back to the hotel room probably about 12 midnight, and I swear I woke up at 3 o'clock. That's all I heard.
You're a damn lie.
Hold on, no. Wait a
You
minute,
are
because you
lying
got that
on
whole
us.
mask. You got that whole mask with the sound into it. So how you listen to what we talking about?
Because y'all were so goddamn
And you in the
loud
bed
that
with
when
a whole
I woke
spa.
up, y'all were cutting through the music that was playing through my mask.
You know
No,
who
we
you
were-
Wait, hold on. Wait, Ryan, I got
No,
this.
we were not.
Ryan, I got this. You know who you sounding like right now, don't you, Antonio?
Big Bear in the Big Blue House.
Hold on, which one? Which one?
And we're moving on.
Yeah, we moving on. We moving on.
It's too
Melanoma.
many could be sounding like.
We're talking about thick Trina and
Wait, no, we would not. Let it go.
let it go.
Let it go.
We're talking
Let it
about
go.
little thick Trina.
We're talking about the Hoover vacuum cleaner.
I'm out.
I am leaving.
I'm gonna do
This
a-
podcast.
So when
No.
y'all woke up at like when y'all rolled out, literally plopped. Also, have y'all actually done that before? I've woken up so like fucked up. I was just plopped out of bed.
I did that that next morning. That was me.
No, so did you feel like me when I woke up in Cali that day?
If you felt like
No.
a small pile of shit, yes.
No, remember when I said I feel like Gollum?
Yes, you did say that. You did say.
So did you feel like Smeagol or Gollum? Like
I don't know who the fuck I felt like.
But you
I
know,
felt
listen,
dead. That's all I got for you.
We
It's
I
actually
so
just
funny
felt
that
dead.
he say he
I felt
felt
like a
dead
corpse.
No,
because
but no, for real,
I feel
to be
like
honest,
all the
for
groups
real though, Antonio was definitely like the adult in
He
on this
was
trip because me and Brian, we were up. We were up. We were up.
goofing
You know, we
and
were just having
laughing
some fun.
like little
And
children.
Antonio would go over, make his bed up, and he would just crash and roll over. And me and Brian was like, we just up cackling, having a
We
good time.
we were like the sisters on the Brady Bunch for real. Like the middle one was the serious one, the more serious one, and Marsha and the little one they was just goofy.
Oh no,
We were
I'm
just,
definitely Carol Brady.
we were,
Not
we were,
Carol Brady.
Y'all ain't
But
finna
we-
goddamn label me as one of the children. I'm a grown ass man in here. I have to
Forgive
go
me
to
for
bed
screaming
at
in the
night.
mic.
If y'all want to see me at them parks, I'm gonna have to get some sleep.
Thank you.
That
Who
was
wants to
him.
feel like shit?
but
That
we
was him.
still, but me and Brian, we still got sleep. We really did.
We
We
did,
really
but I will
did.
say
Like once
Ryan
it
was
was
the first.
over, we just chilled and
Yeah,
we crashed and went to bed. And plus, Brian was feeding me edibles.
Antonio,
I did.
I don't. You gonna
Pineapple.
learn the holiday world, but he gonna have to be in the room by himself. Cause
Ooh,
this crew right here. Well, now we not
why are you
obnoxious.
pointing? Why are you
We're
pointing at
not.
me?
I said
What
you
do I
oh,
do?
ringleader.
But
Ring
no,
What
would be the
Antonio
last
be up
person to
now.
go to sleep?
Antonio do be up though.
What
He does.
what are you
Antonio
talking
does
about?
be up.
What are you talking
do,
about?
yeah.
I don't do shit.
Wes, you do be the last person to sleep.
We
Ooh, Wes. Oh, Wes. If that's the case, that'll be perfect. Wes, that'll be perfect for me and you. That'll be perfect. Because
And
I'm normally the
Ryan,
last
because
one
I
to go to
remember it was
sleep.
almost 4 o'clock one time, and it was like 4:18, and Ryan was still watching the movies that was coming up on the screen. We was in San Antonio. I was like, Ryan, you still up? Yes.
And Ryan would
I-
be up 2 hours later because Ryan would wake up first. Antonio would go to sleep first, and Ryan would wake up first every morning. And I would hear,
just my pattern.
I was like, Ryan be up pacing and moving about. And I thought I heard you slamming some dishes around trying to wake us up. I'm just playing.
No.
I want
Walking around being like, clink,
I'm
clink, clink.
not
I want
Tanisha
to say
now.
if he
I'm
don't
not
get his
Tanisha.
narrow ass.
I'm not Tanisha.
So
he done
what did
did
y'all-
last night.
So what did y'all hit on Wednesday when y'all
So
got
Wednesday ended up
Universal.
we had to
Well,
collect protective gear on Wednesday.
yes. So we hit up the outlets first.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had to get winter gear for Florida. Crazy.
those outlets are hella.
Yeah, right. That's
We
the
had
crazy part about that.
gloves,
That was crazy.
Man,
face
them outlets are something serious out
When
there.
I tell you, I found a pair of J's for $30. What?
Now, did you actually take them?
Hell yes!
He
I
did.
found them.
He
What-
did.
I'm just saying because shoes are hard to bring back because they're they take up a lot of
They-
space.
Oh, see, he was just driving. Remember, he was just
Oh,
driving.
I forget. I forgot.
Yeah, we didn't fly.
So that's
Mm.
it.
What's that?
They was
What's
in
that?
the
What's that?
air, with air
Issue with
Tonga.
buying stuff.
But I did take them out the box. And, I disposed of the box. I'm not selling my shoes anyway.
But yeah, Wednesday we actually had a good park day. We ended up going to SeaWorld first. And SeaWorld was cool. Everything was good. Pipeline was pipelining.
Yeah.
Ryan, how did you like Pipeline?
I liked it.
Who you? Oh,
You said
Ryan.
Brian.
Okay,
You
so-
said Brian or Ryan?
Just so you know, audience, Ryan loves. He doesn't. I can't think of Ryan you dislike. Basically, like you will love everything. You find a good thing about which I like.
All important.
No,
Which
I
is,
hate
like, I
because
like
I hate
that
the
you
pink.
find-
I know.
I like that you find like something good in every single ride.
Oh no, he don't. I can name one.
Because Penguin Track was trash.
Well, see, no, that's what I'm saying. If it's that irredeemable, then you know the ride is trash. Is what I'm saying.
I can't
That's
make an
how he
excuse
said
for
it.
Penguin Track. It was terrible.
So,
He said it so polite. You ain't lying though.
but basically, he is similar to Pay in the sense of it's hard for him to really dislike anything. So he's there for the good time and the good rides. Yep.
That's so
Absolutely.
true.
So you guys rode Pipeline first. That was the first thing.
Yes. Yeah, since it was right there to the right.
And
You
that
hit
was
that
funny
up?
because
That sounds like you liked it more than what you're leading on. Actually,
He
you giggling thinking
no.
about it.
because we got on and Brian and Antonio got all the way to the back, and so next thing you know, this guy walked up behind them, and he was like, "Do you mind if he goes ahead of you because he might get sick and he might throw up, and I don't want y'all to get hit with that." He had this whole spiel
So
on
basically,
why.
it was a guy, and I think his son. And mind you, it's literally not even a station wait. It's literally like 2 people per row. And so me and Antonio getting ready to get on, and this dude and his son walked up. He was like, "Hey, not to bother you guys or whatever." And of course, it was one train ops. Not to bother you, but do you mind if we get in front of you guys? I'm just scared that he if you do ride, like if we go up here to this row, if we go up to this row, I'm scared he might throw up and it comes back and splash on you guys. I'm like, man, if you just wanted to ride in the back row, that's all you had to say.
Yes,
Or you
thank
really could have
I'm
just waited
sorry.
one fucking cycle and then got your ass on there.
Or if that's happening, why the fuck are you bringing him
Why
in the
are
line?
you riding?
that was one of my first questions in my head.
I think they do that,
That
shit
would be
all
the
the time.
first
And
thing.
I think
And
they
then
do it a lot.
look.
Because he even had the boy looking sad. I think they do go around to every ride
Wait,
doing
wait.
that shit.
Did they rub some dirt on his face?
Yeah, look, his cheeks look dirty.
Make his hair look a little disheveled.
It looked a little sticky.
Give him crutches like Tiny Tim.
No, they didn't go that extreme.
Well,
My brother would be like, "Fuck no," and middle finger and go on.
that was actually what I was thinking, Tyler. To be honest with you, I was like, "Fuck no," is what I wanted to say, but it was because of the kid,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Whatever," so we went ahead and moved on.
That's what's up.
That shit made my ass ache.
He did-
real
So
bad.
did he throw
And
up?
naturally, he did not get sick.
Yeah.
He did not throw up.
No, he
didn't
did
get
well.
sick.
I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, I would have watched him like a hawk. I would have been like, if he's not miserable on that thing, I'm gonna fucking hate him.
You know
we
what I
should've
should
punched
have
him in the
did?
stomach.
I should have tripped him and his
Punched him in
son
the
up.
stomach.
I should have tripped both of their asses up when we got off their ride. When they walked
I
past,
cannot.
just pop both of them a cag.
Right.
And just watch him fall into the damn cement.
I wanted to punch a kid into the lake outside of that ride once.
Not into the lake.
Okay, you're at a park about like sea life and nature and shit, and he had a paper cup, and he literally we're next to a trash can, and he just throws it right by the water. I'm like, oh, I wanted to.
Fuck.
I don't like that. I think after having a pet, I have so much more respect for any kind of damn animal.
Yes.
Almost.
I was just
Except
like,
for lizards and
who?
It's already bad
Frogs.
enough that they got to live here in bondage because SeaWorld wants to hold their asses hostage. But
Yeah.
then you kind of mess up their place of living. Like, that's not.
Right.
Well,
How
a
about
lot of
some
the
throw a
animals
damn
that
cup of water in
SeaWorld
your
takes
face?
in now are like rescue
Rescue.
efforts and ones
Not
that cannot live outside of captivity.
That's true because let me tell you, and I know we haven't quite gotten the Busch Gardens yet, but those alligators look a fucking mess.
They're fat. They're fat.
No,
They're
They look
they're
big
missing
and lame to
limbs.
me.
missing
They're
fingers.
missing limbs.
Yeah, because they rip each other's limbs off.
Yeah, they be
I
out there
have seen
fighting.
that. I've
I've seen
seen
them
an
fight.
alligator bite another alligator.
Yeah,
And
bit them
then
on
do
the dang dog.
the whole death roll.
I said,
Yeah,
what a shitty day I would have if I was that alligator.
yeah. Well, they didn't do the death row when I saw them. I don't think they had gotten that far into the fight.
Like,
Yeah,
They
how
was
messed
definitely
up would it
playing.
be if
but they
you
were
were
like
just
just biting
sitting
at
there
each other.
going to your own, like going to the people that feed you, and they're throwing out food, and the alligator mistakes your arm as fucking food. And you just,
That is
I know.
crazy.
Oop, arm's
I'm
gone.
sorry, I'm
Alive,
high.
Yeah,
That
I've
is
seen that
hilarious.
too.
Things quickly escalated. It seems as if everything turned out to be a great SeaWorld day, but things
Oh,
turned
God.
fatal when someone tried to feed Shamu.
Not Shamu.
Oh,
I'm so glad there's faces because I was like, what? I thought that was a PA system from SeaWorld. What was
right,
going
that's funny.
on?
That's funny.
That happens on all of our calls, Ty.
Holy shit.
Yes.
It got me the first time too.
we're
Have y'all ever
So
saving
like
how
your
was
sat down?
life.
SeaWorld? Besides, like overall, what you do after
Man, I
Pipeline?
mean,
I see. SeaWorld for me
Well,
was
actually,
good. I mean, it
we didn't even
sucks that I
talk about
didn't.
Pipeline because we were talking about the
Throw
silliness
up, boy.
before the ride.
oh yeah, Pipeline. It was good.
Your
I've
pipeline
never
for me
ridden
it was just
pipeline,
okay.
so
It was just okay. I wasn't impressed. It was fun. It was just okay.
All
Like I
right.
wasn't. It's
is
just
it the
I was
best
good.
stand up that you've ridden
Yeah,
thus far?
Are you?
okay.
No.
Hey, Antonio, say
Oh,
that again.
I said, look at
Mm-mm.
Ryan
Oh
having an
wow.
alternative opinion.
right. Are you just
What?
trying to dislike the coaster because Wes said something to you about it?
No,
I
who me?
said I haven't even talked to him about the ride. I was just losing it.
No,
What's
no,
your
no, no,
opinion?
no. So no pipeline was fun, but I'm not going to hold you. Like Realist Revenge is better to me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Really.
That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, Scorcher. Well, I mean, never mind.
I mean, the only thing that a pipeline does is the whole little springy thing in the trains where you can lift up and that's cool. But I mean, it's a good ride. I mean, I liked it. It was fun, but it wasn't nothing to like. Oh, it's gas. No,
It's a prototype. If
Mhm.
they
not for me.
once they
For me,
make
no.
I don't even think that was
the
the intent
official
when they
model,
built it.
yeah, once they make the official model, like I could see it being a ride. Like, oh crap, but like I could tell this was
Yeah.
the first. It's good for what it is.
Yeah. But
It's
yeah,
not gonna
definitely,
pull
I
us
would like to
outside.
see more of them with more inversions and stuff. That
It
would
make
be
me
nice.
miss Shockwave for real, for real.
You having that
But
two-seater stand up.
But again,
Wes, I don't know. Wes, you probably didn't like Shockwave. I don't know.
I didn't like that bullshit either. I rode it.
What were you gonna say, Tay?
I was gonna say that goes back to our point from episode 1 with what coaster isn't better with 1,000 more feet.
Oh yeah, like, but yeah, but
Pipe,
what else could they have done to
I would
Pipeline?
a fucking other.
It's
loop,
just
I don't
like
know.
it's just with the two and two as opposed to the four across that being them does like that gave me kind of Shockwave vibes because I enjoyed Shockwave at the time when it was in its prime.
When was that?
Was there ever right? I was gonna say, was there ever a prime for Shockwave?
It was before they made
I'm like,
before they
opening
made it
day?
before they
Opening-
made it where you
opening
had to
day.
strap that before they
Until
made
rode it.
that extra what was it that extra little thing that they
Yeah,
added
box
to
strap looking things.
I'm like, when that shit was testing and when it first was put up, that was it.
When I tell you that,
when I tell you, like, if you have any sort of gonads,
oh yes,
that thing. No, for first off, you could run to 305, ride it, and run back before you even got to the top of the chain lift. That's how
Dang.
slow that shit was.
Yeah,
and it was only
I
90
can't
feet.
remember.
That wasn't
Was it
actually
even
that
that?
slow.
I thought it was 60.
And then, honestly, the first drop's kind of good in the back. But then you...
in the back.
But
That's a
then
back ride
that
road.
valley is so not profiled at all as you...
That
Poop, like
that
you
fucking
land.
turn,
Like you
that
split your
first
pelvis.
turn,
You split
And
your
then that little helix
no, I'm about
that
to
you
say.
do, though, I
So
like,
then you
that
go
was
into a
fun
loop,
too.
which is kind of good, and then you get an airtime hill into a helix.
And the helix was good though. To me, I thought the helix was
That
good.
Now,
that ride felt like Hurricane at Fun Spot Atlanta standing up.
no, that worse.
Yeah, oh my God, with a loop
No,
in
so
it.
imagine someone has just like a pole between your thighs, and they're just basically slapping it back and forth. With
It's really like trying to ride a roller coaster on a bicycle seat, like a
and
real
then the
bike.
restraints,
It literally was like a bicycle seat though. It
Oh God, it
literally
was
was shaped like a bicycle seat.
and the over the shoulder restraints were like they made arrows look like they were Vekoma vests. Like that's
Them
how
big
bad.
ass.
That's how bad they were.
But it's for
It
that
was a
part,
guilty pleasure.
it's more of a nostalgic thing.
Right,
for
same.
me.
I was like, it's a guilty pleasure because I remember sitting at Country Kitchen where they used to be. That's where the man Kingsman has changed a lot. Sitting at Country Kitchen where the Pouch Holder Lounge. Yeah, where the Pouch Holder Lounge is now, and just
And I
hearing the
waited
roar
for
of the helix, just coming back around every time, and it was that thing was shuffling. Oh my! If you look up of Shockwave, it sounds like someone just pushed a whole bunch of shopping carts down a fucking incline.
Damn.
Yeah. And Wes, you called it because Kings Dominion has changed it over the years. It has changed so much. It's like
I knew at the very back end of Hanna-Barbera, all that stuff.
me too.
That's when I knew I saw Hypersonic.
Yogi's Hypersonic.
I wasn't able to ride it, but I saw it, and now Anaconda is gone. Grizzlies retract, or Rapterra is where Volcano is. You have Windseeker now, which I could be leaving soon because it's so buggy. Like Crunchy Kitchen is now a pass holder lounge. You have Delirium there.
It's crazy.
The Chick-fil-A is gone. You have a whole new.
But Wes, even in that area, I don't know if you remember. That's what like the Candy Apple Turnover was, and that whole Apple area. That's where all that stuff was.
And they had the funnel cake called the Berserker.
It has, and then they had the air buckets.
I was not up for that.
Y'all have a Dinosaurs Alive too.
Oh my God, I hated that because I was like, that area looked so bad with Grizzly.
It did.
When you have the go karts and you walk back just smelling diesel, and and just car shit, engines. Now I do like cars, but you don't go kart like 50cc little like shitty like gas like is not. Ugh.
But y'all had that real cool flat ride, the El Dorado.
That's what I'm saying. I love that thing. It was huge too. It was like 50, 70 feet. It was tall as hell.
I wish I got to ride that.
But so long story short, Popeye reminded you of Shockwave in a way, which is kind of interesting. I'll think about that next time because for me, I can kind of see it with how it's orientated.
But that's because the way it's the train.
Yeah, the way it's orientated. So after that, y'all didn't hit the Glacier Bar is where you need to go. That's the first stop you should have gone, if anything, at SeaWorld.
Is that the one that's right there by Pipeline, kind of like going towards?
No, there's one before it. That's a good bar too. But that's one right next to Icebreaker.
Oh, okay.
Now we did do ice.
Once we left SeaWorld, SeaWorld, we dipped out into where we go? Fun Spot.
Yeah, we went. Did we go to the park?
But what happened?
We went to Orlando first.
Pipeline and what was all open? Because I know Mako was closed for y'all the whole day.
Yeah, she was closed.
Well, I mean,
Manta was great.
Yeah, Manta was great.
So
whatever
Bryan,
that little shuffle I felt before,
I loved Manta. Manta was great.
So I have to ask now with the debate, because since y'all wrote Tatsu recently, Manta or Tatsu?
I like Tatsu better.
Thank you.
I mean, Tatsu up there, it's in the air. It's like a damn pterodactyl. I mean, yeah. I mean, because think about it, Manta is a damn stingray. So I mean, Tatsu is like a bald ass eagle flying over Valencia.
That was funny. I'll still say Tatsu, but what I will say though is I don't care about the size, and I feel like the profiling in Tatsu's pretzel loop may be different, but the pretzel loop on Mountain feels more intense than on Tatsu to me.
Mhm.
But the rest of Tatsu's layout is better. Both of them are great, but
The
Tatsu's
pretzel loop on Tatsu make you feel like you're jumping over a damn building.
but it's not that intense to me. It does,
The
but
only
it's
part of the
very
ride
long.
is like down in the valley, so it's like you flying high, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, there we go."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you feel like Batman, where he does a little peer off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. So
Ryan, I don't know what type of ride that you had on Tatsu.
no,
I'm-
I can kind of agree because every time I write Mansa, I'm like kind of confused. I'm like, why is this one so strong?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's just a pretzel loop, though. The rest of Tatsu
Yeah.
is
The rest of
amazing.
Tatsu's just graceful and floaty, and but
Yeah, but you actually, even though it kind of meanders, I feel like you still get some,
what row
get-
did you ride in, Brian?
we rode back,
Yeah, back
Hmm.
row.
Hell yeah.
and we were fucked up. So
And yeah, and I mean, so we definitely
like,
should. But it was
Antonio
good,
barely
but I
made it
just
in the
feel
train.
like I'm crying.
Yeah, what
He
happened?
barely made it into Tatsu.
I sure did barely make it.
But no,
But yeah,
like,
but Manta's pretzel loop is crazy work.
So what y'all think of not pipeline, icebreaker?
I liked it.
Back row is.
I love
It was
Icebreaker.
I liked it.
Yeah, we rode the front, but back
It was
row,
fun.
I'm telling y'all, back row is the
It's
best.
got cute ejector
Yeah.
time, periods on there.
It's
Mhm.
cute.
I like that.
That's what it is.
It is cute. I like it though.
It's cute.
SeaWorld got
Very.
some coasters for kids, like to step up with. Like you got that
Yes.
last penguin trick that we're gonna get to next, and then no, you
I
got
mean, to me, it's a cute family coaster.
Yeah, you got Grover,
discuss
you got
that.
Grover's coaster, and then you got Penguin Trek, and then there's Icebreaker. Icebreaker is like the perfect coaster to be like, you've arrived.
Mhm. That is definitely
that's
a
true.
good starter for a thrill for sure.
That's how I
Yeah.
feel about Phoenix.
It's good
I
for
think
uh,
kids.
Yes, I agree with
Like
that.
if you
I
want to
agree
get your
with that, Tyler.
kids, start your kids off on a coaster, Icebreaker is perfect.
get their toes wet.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like what he said too.
So,
I feel like
I like it.
I feel like Phoenix Rising is a good starter too. I know we ain't got there yet, but yeah, I agree with
that
that.
too. That
Uh,
I would
too.
so-
say I would definitely recommend a full circuit coaster because, to be honest, if
Going backwards.
my first coaster was
Yeah.
Icebreaker, I probably would be a
Well-
little.
Well, no, they're saying probably more into the. It's like a jumping into the extreme. So
Yeah,
if
more-
putting
more
them
like-
on,
Okay.
if you put them on something like Phoenix
Jaguar.
or just
Yeah.
off the top of my head, say Scorpio at the same park that day, and
Mhm.
you got a chain lift and an inversion. Okay, now let's test the launch. Let's see how you go here. And then,
Yeah.
That is the perfect transitional coaster.
Yeah, and especially lunch wise, I agree. That is, yeah.
because there's no way you're going to Tigers after that.
Oh heck no!
No,
So that's what I'm
would
saying.
be,
Like the only thing
that
they
would be
got
too much for
a
somebody.
BGT
But
now.
I like Tigress. I like
I
it.
do
No,
like
I'm
that.
saying for I'm not even talking about the ride like that. I'm saying in terms of if I'm bringing my niece to get into coasters,
Oh no, not Tigers.
I'm not gonna get her on Phoenix Rising, Scorpion, and then Tigers. If we're talking about
Hell no, she gonna hate roller coasters if she ride Tigress.
Right.
Tigress is like being in a blender.
No, that's have you rode a zipper?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
It's like being in a cosmic car
I
crash.
love. That's actually my favorite fair ride.
I just wish they made a permanent version and put them in parks.
Exactly.
That would probably be safer. I
I
don't
would love to see a new
Exactly.
gen.
I
one.
really
I
don't
would.
like going on with
I
the.
still have never rode a
I
zipper
think they need to
before.
design a permanent winged zipper. It needs to have wing seats that flip.
Wing?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Wing
maybe
seats
a
that
zipper that doesn't have the cage.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. So
Kind of like how they doing with the kamikaze rides. They turning them into inverts.
maybe RMC's listening because I don't know if that's.
they are.
I don't know
I'm
if
sorry.
RMC.
I don't
Take
know
note.
if Larson could do anything like that. I don't even think. I don't think Larson owns that, but.
Well, let me call Antonio Zamperla because he can.
Look, they had a rough 2024. I think they got a few back.
At least that's something they can do.
Well, even that, because I was looking back at 2024, and honestly, they had a rough 2024, even with their flats, and that's what they're known for. So
You talking about Perla?
Yeah, I'm talking about Mr. Antonio. I'm sorry.
And that's me, Antonio Zamperla, all day long.
Zamperla is kind of like SpongeBob when he made the burger for Bubble Bass and thought that he forgot the pickles, and they just been kind of going downhill ever since.
So they literally So Cedar Point is them, and still no wheel bogeys, and it's fuck yeah. Well, and then they've been in a slump ever since, just fucking up flat rides, fucking up maintenance schedules, like just not having a good year. Like they just did not have a good 2024, and I'm wondering if it was really because they finally stepped foot and tried to be in the big leagues.
Well, now they're up in the big league,
and then they got
possibly.
Well, can they go back to like the middle leagues?
No, they need to go to go-karting.
Back to the basics.
Don't talk about Zamperla.
Okay, let's talk about Penguin Trek here.
Oh God, let's
Oh
not.
my God, that damn train wreck of a kid's ride, that is terrible.
I wouldn't.
It's not brand new and it already feels like you're going over a construction site.
God damn. That shit feel like it is riding on jelly beans. Oh, God.
I didn't know that it was supposed to have vibrating seats.
Where the fuck were we at? AMC?
I mean, every time you hit a curve, it was like.
Yes.
Being Bollinger and Marvelard, y'all need to get y'all shit together. I don't know what it is.
I say he likes that better than Hagrid's.
You can't put Hagrid's and Penguin Trek in the same sentence nowhere.
In the same sentence. That's blasphemy.
He said
that's not right saying.
Where are the old Ballinger and Marvelard workers? The ones who did Batman and stuff like that in the first time. Where the hell are they at?
Warner Stengel doesn't work with them anymore. Sorry.
I think they went and recruited.
He don't.
No,
listen,
y'all.
I
Work with
think
them in like 05.
That's my guy. Werner
is he with Intimate? Is he with Intimate?
No, he's so
he
big.
He
No, he's so big that
he makes a lot, but he has made a lot for Intimate.
I was gonna say he's so big that he
like Maverick, Millennium Force. He's behind those.
Well, I think everybody who works at Bollinger and Marvelard now, they all came from Togo when they closed their doors.
Jeez.
No. Not Togo.
But basically, Werner now, he has a firm. Where essentially, if a company is too lazy and or knows like, hey, like we can't come up with this, or they don't have the time, because it rarely is that they're too lazy, right? It's just they don't have the time, but they want to take the project and they don't have a designer for it. They'll get like they'll hit up like Werner Stengel. I forgot what his thing's called exactly. I think it's Werner Stengel Engineering. And
I think Stengel Engineering.
Yeah, and that's how they'll get.
He's
worked on a few new ones. I think honestly, I want to say
real
like a few. I have to look it up, but most of his stuff is from 80s to like the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Ty, what is your thought on Penguin Trek?
I like it.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
He's a B&M stan, so
I stand pretty hard for B&M, but
so you're loyal.
I don't think is it a rattly mess? Sure, but like it's not uncomfortable. It doesn't detract from the ride. I'm really like not critical when it comes to roughness or rattly at all.
How Penguin Trek did you ride?
Huh?
Which Penguin Trek did you ride? You rode the one at San Antonio?
No. I did ride it very early, but I don't know. I've also heard people say the same thing about Phoenix, and I've probably been on Phoenix Rising probably like close to 100 times.
Oh wow.
And,
Phoenix was
well I did the platinum pass holder thing, so like we were just womp womp. Like
It's my
we weren't getting
salsa.
off. Like we would literally go from like one row to another. Like they had
Mhm.
so many days of like the pass holder previews. So
You know what, Ty? I respect your stance on what you're saying about B&M because I feel the same way about aero coasters. And every time someone talks about an aero coaster, I rip their heads right on off.
He is not lying.
So Carolina
I have seen him in
Cyclone,
full effect.
Cheeks.
no, that ride's beautiful. Look at the color scheme. Just look
Yeah,
at
It
it.
is very
It's
gorgeous.
art.
better than a
So
ride.
so just enjoy it. You know, would you rather be on that or at work?
I take the aero coaster.
That's kind of maybe
Well,
work.
What do you think, Ty? Ty, you
You said
know.
maybe work.
What's up?
I'm not even gonna lie. I might choose work. Like if I had to ride that for as long. You're saying I had to ride that the whole.
No,
Work schedule?
No, that'd be wild.
Then I'm probably choosing work.
I would ride
I would have a
probably
spine,
everything
I could
except
ride
for
more coasters
Mind
after.
Blower.
Wait,
So I
Except
used to ride Mind Blower back in 2019 and like pre-COVID. So like,
do not go back.
Don't.
I know they need to just
I love
RMC
fun
the
spots,
whole thing. Just
but
RMC it.
they need.
They need to just
I
take it
need.
down.
No,
It
it's
needs to
such a
be
good
no
layout.
more.
To be
It's
honest,
such a good
I
layout.
think Gravity Group could fix that. They need to just bring Gravity Group back in like they should have in the beginning.
Well, this is what they need to do: tear it down and then put it back up with better wood, better structure,
yeah, the
everything.
foundation is fucked. So.
Just remove the wood. Yeah, it doesn't have to. Just I like that layout. Just keep that whole.
The
fucking,
layout is exceptional.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, it's
Brian's
great.
like shit.
It's long to be so small.
So what did
Yeah,
y'all think
like-
of Spine Blower?
You
Spine
My
just
first
said it.
time
scared
riding
the
it.
shit out of me. So I went up to this ride already terrified because of everything I done heard about it. And then, like Lauren said, it just feels like you were in 18 different car accidents. I mean, every time you turned the corner, you didn't know if you was gonna go flying in the old town or if you was gonna end out on 192. I mean, it's just it was tragic. And then you hit the brake run and hell, Bryan almost had to get airlifted out to Orlando General because he had fucked his knee up.
It fucked my knee up.
Oh my Jesus!
And it was just going around the first turnaround. So I was like, well, maybe I'm really too tall to be riding this. Like when it hit that little El Toro turn, that thing, the back of Antonio's car hit my knee so hard. Like it, because it turned hard, it turns hard like a wild mouse. And that thing turned so hard and it tore my knee up. I was limping when I first got off.
It
Oh
is a
my
blessing that ride.
That is a fucking mess.
It's a blessing that ride don't run two trains because if it did, I would be fearful that it would overshoot the brake run and go straight into
For sure. Into the other, and it would probably be an explosion. That thing is fast as hell.
Not an explosion.
It would be an explosion.
Like a
But you know what?
cartoon.
It's so sad because that's a cute little park. I actually like the look of that one better than Orlando.
I do too. I do too.
That's just me.
I don't know.
No,
They gotta do
Did
something.
you find? Did you find the hurricane in the back? How it's like not attached. You have to.
Yeah, so we did
Yeah.
see, and look, you know what, Tyler? The only way that we ended up seeing it is when we were driving away.
Mhm.
Like I was like,
So-
I forgot that they even had this,
And
it
there's
was just
so many-
sitting over there in the dark.
There's so many like janky old parks like all around that part of town. So it's like, is that just like some failed attraction over there? No, it's fucking fun spot. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
you walk up there, they hit a fucking one switch. They're like, all right, get on.
I know that
It's-
you I know that you're a Florida native. So a little fun fact about that park, I used to frequent that park all the time when I was like a little kid. So when my family used to go to Orlando back in the day, like in the early 90s, so Old Town was actually like the place. Like everybody used to go to Old Town. And there was a Days Inn on one side and a Holiday Inn on the other side. And so we would literally rotate hotels from where we would stay at from year to year. But that's where we would be at every year before we went to Disney. Like we stayed right over there by Old Town on 192.
Yeah.
So that brought back some nostalgic memories for me.
Yeah, it's very quintessential tourist Florida.
And that Ferris wheel up front, that is a Old Town, like even though that's a newer Ferris wheel than what was there originally, that's like a staple for Old Town to have the big Ferris wheel out front.
Yep.
So.
mm-hmm.
I remember Old
That was a
Town.
nice little area, at least at night. I don't know what it looked like in the day, but it was
Yeah.
nice. It was a cute little park.
No, I like that area at night. During the day, it looks a lot more shit. Like that area, because you'll see the golf courses make it look worse.
Yeah.
Because we actually went there waiting for Mind Blower to open one year, and before I got it, and I was like, damn, like Mind Blower looks great. This looks great, but like this, like, it even smells like, I don't know if they have like a disposal can or like trash.
It's like the water recycling system.
Yeah, that's exactly like it smelled like piss and shit. Basically.
Yeah.
Not piss and shit.
Not
Both
that
of them.
beef jerky.
Yeah.
Not the Buccees beef jerky smell.
For real though, because we were I was golfing there and I was looking at Mind Blower not running. I'm like,
The beef jerky, I'm crying.
this, like, it was like a really generic Jolly Rogers-esque like golf course, you know.
Jesus.
It was trash all over it too. That's what threw me off. I was like, I've never seen a golf course with trash all over the place.
I can honestly say Fun Spot Atlanta is the best upkept one.
It is. I have so much respect for Fun Spot Atlanta now.
And people shit on that one, but I'm like, when I went down to Florida, I was like, what? I just knew Orlando was gonna be real sexy, but it was the polar opposite.
Okay, let's talk about the
They were nasty.
Like
let's talk about
They were nasty. The employees were kind of nasty.
Yeah.
at Orlando, not Kissimmee. Kissimmee, they were nicer. But
They
let
were
me
real
Yeah,
nice.
no, because
in Orlando, them people were terrible. And then on top of that, the damn hanging bang got stuck, and they had to evacuate them. They had to evacuate them people off after several failed attempts. And then when we went to go ride White Lightning
and they
was
still cannot evacuate them all.
Wait,
You
what happened?
breaking
White
up,
Lightning?
Brian.
Say that again.
Oh, he's
You breaking up, Brian.
But White Lightning was cool as hell. But we wanted to ride it again. And so there was nobody at the park. There were probably 3 patrons at the park. And I'm talking about
I'm about to say, so you 3. Okay.
us 3.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, and it was drizzling outside and cold. So we wanted to ride it again. And so if it's only 3 of us at the park, why the hell do we have to go back to the entrance and get back in line? We could just stay seated and y'all could just let this thing run.
And look, and the dude,
Yeah.
Isn't it the band?
They literally let you do that.
yeah. And the thing is, what was so crazy is that the dude that was operating the ride, it was like him and another guy had walked up there because they were all huddled up in groups because I guess they ain't had nothing to do. And so when we got back to the station and he told us to push down and pull up and all that stuff, and he was getting ready to walk back away from the ride. That's when we asked about riding it again. And then he told the other guy, he was like, bro, they want to ride again. I was like, what?
Yeah,
And then he was like, well, you got to go back around. We got off and went down that exit and kept the fuck going.
To the parking lot.
Right. That's when we were walking and we saw that the hanging bang was stuck. So apparently 2 more patrons walked in.
And then
to
it
ride
was
the hanging bang.
a lot of like 5 people that pulled up and they yelling out the window talking about some, don't go in there.
You're right. Sure was. Sure did.
Don't go in there.
Wow.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
The Walking Dead, dead inside.
Not they want to go again. Like y'all were bothering.
Yeah, like we was irritating
Yeah,
them.
they were.
Fun Spot Orlando was definitely tripping. Like Kissimmee was great. It was just cold as hell.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of they might have got some new people, and it was cold and gross,
Yeah.
so they're just sitting there just being like bitter.
Yeah, we're just miserable in Florida, to be
But
honest.
nobody told you to bring your ass to work with short sleeve shirts on and shorts, and it's 35 degrees outside.
That's all we have. That's all we have.
That is wild.
look at what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Shorts and a t-shirt.
We barely found gloves down there. But White Lightning though, regardless of the part, but White Lightning was killing it though. Like it literally reminded me so much of Switchback.
Yeah,
That was a
very
that was really.
whipping.
I really enjoyed it. It was really.
I want to
fun.
go back and lap that one a few times.
I definitely would like to. I think when I went back in August, whenever that was, I probably rode it like 3 or 4 times.
I stay for Halloween Horror Nights at a hotel, like walking distance to that park. Took White
Oh, heck
Lightning.
yeah. Hell yeah. I would have been
Right
over
there
there.
by like what is it, the Denny's, or what's the 24-hour diner there?
Probably Denny's.
Well, yeah.
Over there by that outlet.
I remember I talked to y'all before Fun Spot, and y'all already sounded defeated. So, because I was like, damn, y'all out of park. I'm like, what's?
Oh yeah,
I
that
think
might have been
we all
when we
worried
left
about our
SeaWorld.
lives, Wes.
What happened with your lives?
We thought we were gonna die at Kissimmee on
He
my.
said before.
Oh, nah, this is before.
Must have been after we left SeaWorld. I think we were just kind of upset because like Mako never opened and
And they
Kraken was
closed
also
early?
closed.
They
Oh
closed.
yeah,
at
and they
5 o'clock.
closed an hour early.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, they closed an hour early too. Because it's supposed to close at 6, but they totally was like, "Yep, we're closing it at 5."
Jeez.
Yeah,
But we want
and
a piece of our season pass back.
Well,
What
to
is
be
I know
honest,
that's right.
these parks
that
doing?
sounds. I don't know. It's like all that stuff that happened to be is like all the time at SeaWorld Orlando. And then people are like, "Why do you not like SeaWorld Orlando?" And I'm like, if I'm saying I have to get a pint, basically, to enjoy this park, yeah, that park is
As
it has some
Ooh.
issues. That basically stuff that will kill your buzz type of issues.
And that's
So
the best SeaWorld park there is.
Yeah, sad. They have such a great foundation. I don't even like objectively they have a strong lineup. Like you don't have to love everything there. I don't love everything there, but they have a strong lineup for generally everyone. Like you have a B&M Hyper, you have a flying coaster, you have a
they got every goddamn B&M style it is.
Yeah,
you
they
have all
do.
these different models, and then you have the unique with the icebreaker.
that's true.
So it's like if they just focus on making unique shows, guest experience, making sure all of the employees are understanding. Oh yeah, this is how this goes, and this is because icebreaker, one person's gonna tell you to put your fanny pack away, and the other person's gonna tell you you're good.
Yeah, I hate that. That was very inconsistent too.
It's like it's all the time. So it's like that's why you.
I just got a damn locker and kept it
I
moving.
used to tell a buddy I with, and be like, hey, every time some BS happens, take a drink, because you're gonna need it.
I'd have to
Y'all
go
left
home.
drunk as fuck.
Right. It's time to leave at that point.
Yeah. I saw that fanny pack before thing with Lauren. Not you, Lauren, a different Lauren. She had the tiniest little backpack thing. It was like pretty much an accessory. And they're like, no, she can't. And we're like, you have bins. There's purses bigger than this.
Yeah,
It was
that's the
something
thing,
that
too.
because
Right.
of like it
Bins,
didn't
right?
have like a double strap. Like it's like what the fuck? Yeah, that park sucks.
That's crazy.
Well, it's United Parks and Resorts is ass.
Yes.
Those parks can be so good. On another note, that's why I appreciate the stuff like Jeffrey, and I don't know how the fuck he's even able to do the stuff he's able to do. That's why I appreciate when you go to Holiday World, you're treated with so much grace and glory. It's like when you go to all these other places, you realize, damn, they're really treating you like shit.
Yeah, you feel like the least cared for. So if you have like abandonment issues like I do, like Busch Gardens hurts.
No, that is not funny.
Man issues.
What kind of abandonment issues you got?
I'm a product of divorce. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
man.
no.
Well,
Divorce. Oh,
Issues too with my mom.
well, I don't know. Some people celebrate divorce.
I know. I was mostly joking for like humor. I'm good.
You have to be careful with us, Tyler, because we're like the walking council people.
Oh no! Trust
We're
me.
like about hugs in this group.
I
the
fucking
walking missionaries, the mobile missionaries.
I fucking need it. I'm fucking need it.
Gotta come have a conversation one day.
Well, we got you. We got your back. We got you
Yeah,
covered.
we here.
We are a family. All right. Yeah.
So, yeah, y'all looked like when I said that Bryan looks like Marvin Sapp in the back of that car.
Which train was this?
No, it's just in the back of Antonio's car.
When was
Wasn't
it?
in the bag.
No, when you were in his car and you were talking, you just looked so defeated. You looked like you aged 20 years and looked like Marvin Sapp.
Like that mask.
When you had it on the when you had the phone up like by your door and you just had the camera on us
Oh
on the
yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
He said I
seeing
had aged like 20 years. That's funny as hell. Yeah, I was a little pissed off, and then the rain and the weather and shit.
Yeah, that weather was nasty as hell.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
didn't help that
I feel like that
snowstorm
Thursday.
was happening
didn't
all
help.
throughout the South.
Right. Back at home, it was a snowstorm for us too.
Yeah, I will say Thursday and Friday, Thursday and Saturday made up for the trip because Wednesday was a total fucking cold hot mess. But Thursday, when we were at Universal, that's when all the magic was unleashed. I mean,
Yes.
let's talk about how
that.
Ty was there, Wes was there. It was like a reunion. Like, I mean, but our first ride on Velocicoaster, like, I had an edible right before when we got in line for Velocicoaster, and that was my first ride at Islands of Adventure that day. And Ty was like, "I'm letting you know these are fast acting," and I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. You know, I eat these all the time." So we're going through the line, and I'm like, I'm loving everything, but we get on the ride, and I feel like I just went to church because it's like that first half was just so everything, and then we hit that second down lunch, and it was like.
He peeked the camera. He peeked the mic.
Right, he did.
As soon as we hit that brake run, it's like that edible was activated. And I was like, what the hell? Like,
Well,
You just see, you're just up there, like, just keep watching a roller coaster train entering the brake run. It's just you over and over on repeat, super high. But in the first part of the episode, or earlier, I don't know, but the drop track on Hagrid's, I didn't react because I was still in the air above the train when it dropped. I was like, "Oh yeah."
that's hilarious.
we had the best time waiting on Hagrid's. Like, that's the best. That's the most fun I done had in a queue line in a while. Like,
And that's what I mean is, like, even if there is a queue, if you were with the right people, it's like
Yeah, for sure.
you're just vibing. You know, that didn't even feel like that was the quickest. That was the most 5-minute feeling 45 minutes I've ever went through in my life.
You ain't lying.
Where did we
Yes,
stop
y'all.
even? Like, I don't remember stopping.
Yeah, so
Right.
I know Antonio.
Hagrid's usually does not. It's very
Thursday
just like
there.
they're
Yeah, unless it breaks down. But like, yeah, did we not stop?
Not really.
Yeah, holy
Barely.
fuck.
I continuously remember moving because I didn't go to Universal, of course, with you guys, but
that shit about a mile
last
long.
time I went was in 2021. I think it was in January, and I had now that was a lot of walking. So, and I have this ability because of my knees. So the first time I rode Hagrid's, I was good, stood in line, but it really wasn't that long of a line. And it was continuously moving. But the second time, that line was long. So I was like, okay, use my disability. You still have to walk. Like, that park is nothing but walking every fucking where.
It's a big
I
loop.
had about 20 miles when we were
Even
done.
for, like, the disability, like the ADA line is not ADA. That's a marathon.
Yeah, and you
I
guys
had
are
to
going
walk
back and forth.
Yeah, we did.
And then once you get to the line, there's still a line. So you still have to go through at least like 2 mazes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very long. But yeah.
It was absolutely insane. But it never stopped, is what I meant to say.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and not to jump all over the place, but I have to just speak on Velocicoaster because, you know, I know there are a lot of Velocicoaster haters and all of that stuff. And
Wait, we gotta get to
really,
it, Brian. We gotta get to it. We gotta get to it.
I had
We gotta get
never,
to it.
like, You
We
know,
gotta get
like,
to it. We gotta get to it. We gotta get to it.
what you mean?
We gotta get to it.
Oh,
We haven't
To
started
the
yet.
Velocicoaster?
Yeah, we gotta give it a whole segment by itself.
Oh Jesus! I thought we was already talking about Velocicoaster a minute ago.
I don't think so quite yet, huh?
Yeah, we were.
Oh, y'all
Yeah.
were? I'm sorry, I'm high.
only if you guys want to continue, because I know y'all got to like the parks at different times. So.
Oh yeah, me and
Ooh.
Ryan got the first. Antonio dropped this song.
Yeah, Auntie dropped us off.
Not
I
Auntie
wasn't,
dropped this
I
song.
wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
I had to go to the grocery store and get some bananas and stuff.
Yeah, he was
Oh no.
my boo was going through some things.
But
Oh,
I
I'm so
dropped y'all
sorry.
off though. I made sure y'all got down.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you going through, and he still dropped us off. One thing I will never deny. You always come through.
I got
Mhm.
Yes.
You
You
did
always
that.
come through, and I absolutely love you for that.
He was
You
definitely,
got a
he was
friend in
definitely
me.
like a auntie. Y'all gonna put y'all clothes on. Let me know when you ready.
Right? I'm like,
I'll run you
baby, wait
down
a minute.
there.
I put it in you, and you giving me orders.
Ah, I loved it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I told my older brother. You may be older than me, but I am your older brother.
I love it.
Yeah, well, and that's true. But I'm still big sis.
Father.
so let's not forget that.
I got
So
it.
y'all did like Velocicoaster. Because when I tell you Velocicoaster, that is that
Yes, yeah.
girl.
She is.
What?
She
I
is.
said
She
you are
is. She
high.
is
I can
Why you
feel
say
it
incredible.
in
that?
sound.
You can
Yeah.
hear it. You can hear the highness.
I
We can
can.
see. We can see you.
I loved Velocicoaster. Like Velocicoaster is like practically. I kind of had to sit back, and when I got back into town, I had to sit back and think about it because 305 has always been my number one. So I'm like,
Mm.
okay, so is this the so I have come to the conclusion that it's not, so 305 is still my number one,
hmm
but Velocicoaster is number two.
But you know,
Okay.
in the part that we live in, Velocicoaster and 305 can be your number one.
Yeah. Or a
Well,
number, or maybe a number 0, perhaps.
Yep.
so can you
I
Okay.
have
like
two?
that.
No, but can you have two coasters as the number one?
Yeah, you
I
can
It's
do
your
whatever you
world.
want. The rules are made
You
up,
think?
and nothing
Do
matters. So absolutely.
Right. What do you think, Wes? Do you think you can have like two number
Oh, no,
ones if you
I
wanted
don't
to?
want his opinion. No, I don't want to hear what
I
he got to
want it.
say.
I gotta
What
hear
did
my
I do
homie.
wrong?
Because Wes,
You know,
Wes is going to take it old school style and be like, no, absolutely not. It's a abomination.
He's
I'm crying.
no.
I could go that way, but
Okay, give it to me.
no, because I literally think like you can. I wouldn't do it, but there's people that have like 305 is probably my number 0,
Yeah, hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my number 1 too, by the way,
but
Ryan.
it's not. But like Voyage is my number 1. But like when I get on 305, I'm like I can't believe. I'm in disbelief every time, like every single
Okay.
time. Like
Really?
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people when something is
I
at their
like to
home
hear that
park,
though,
though.
Wes. I really like to hear that. That's crazy. I like to hear that.
But I think the fact that like people don't realize is like when you have something at your home park, you don't realize how good it is
No.
sometimes.
So like every time I come
Mhm.
back,
So serious.
every time I come
That's
back
how I
from a
feel
trip,
about Steve.
and I ride like I rode X2 or I ride, even when I ride Voyage and I ride Velocicoaster, Gwazi, and I come back and I get on 305 and I'm still like, I'm blown away just like I ride all those coasters. And
That
I'm
is
just like,
at your
Jesus
home
Christ.
park.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking insane.
And some people,
I would lose my
I
mind.
get the Pantherian cult is rising now as more people are more outwardly a fan of Do It for Dale, but
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yes.
But that paint job is nice.
Yeah, so that's the one thing. I don't know if y'all saw the new pictures of Anaconda, but it showed like pictures where if it was like it showed them where it was like halfway being demoed, and it showed the paint scheme basically perfectly of 305 of an overhead.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I kind of like the.
I
I
did.
kind of like it. But,
But you know what? I'm
I
kind of
still
glad.
can't tell what the lift truss is doing. Is that ombre? Is
I
it
think it's
orange
supposed
going
to be.
to? I couldn't really see it that well because I'm like I can't tell if it's orange or red
But
or yellow.
Antonio,
Or
what were you
whatnot.
saying?
Yeah, it does. It is hard to see what the color track is.
Now I was gonna say, Wes, maybe they'll leave that side where 305 is open whenever they do replace the new coaster, so that you'll be able to see Pantherian. Like it won't be a thing of the back of the park that just kind of just resides there, like 305 did.
Yeah, because the only place
They
you can
should
actually
tell-
see it is in Soak City, or
Yeah,
wherever they call
they
it.
really should take that. They really should take that wall thing
Like
down.
there's like that one wave pool, like not all the way in the back, but like you're walking pretty far back of the park, and then you can see it perfectly from the side. But like that's it.
Yeah.
Granted, it
Wes,
is low
let
to
me
the ground.
ask you this. Let me ask you, have you ever done the water park at King's Dominion?
A long time ago with like summer camp but
Mm-mm.
I'm just not a water
Okay.
park person. We don't have a bad water park.
Neither am I.
It's just
I
Me
just was
either.
just curious.
I don't like getting wet.
well, some rides make me wet. So
Hey, whoa. Screenshot.
Well,
I can't unsend that.
Screenshot.
hey,
Make me wet. Make me
I
harder.
was just looking at a TikTok of that. Holy moly.
Yeah.
So, Universal, what did everyone do besides Velocicoaster? Because I just wanted to let y'all cream about that for a bit, just.
We
It's great.
levitated.
We did the mommy.
What did y'all think of Mummy?
Love
I liked it.
Mummy.
Mummy's one of my
Loved it,
favorites.
yeah.
Premier's best train.
Yes, for fucking sure.
And it's
What
not
is
even
that?
that great, but like it's definitely better than the.
Make that.
Whatever they
It's,
use.
What if
it's
they
literally
put
like
that
a
train
big
up?
old love seat. It's awesome.
Yes, that
Yes.
somebody else said
I'm just
that.
a bit cramped, but like.
What if they take that train off? What if they put that train on Flight of Fear?
Yeah,
That would look so
literally.
fucked.
What the fuck?
Imagine,
No.
imagine
That would be
looping in that bad
uncomfortable as
boy.
hell.
That thing would tear up. That would be a way to
The
take it
first
down.
test run, that train is gonna explode trying to hit all them inversions.
No, if it doesn't explode, the supports are gonna be literally torn, just dented and bent and everything.
Damn.
There's no way it would have the clearance.
That's what I'm
right?
saying. That clearance.
You're right. No
like-
way.
Because the whole like seats and how shitty they are is like purposely to keep you like cramped. Like the clearance on that has to be like
In a block.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
Premiere. That's why I'm like, why don't you widen them bitches a bit? Just widen the trains a bit for Alpha
Yes.
Fury. Give them some hits.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it looks
Make
like
them
the
a bit
train
thicker.
kind of has like it's open on the side. Am I wrong? I thought
Huh?
from the I
It
thought from
seemed
the
like
rendering, it looks like the seats look different, like they're open on the side. So it's not like the regular Skyrocket 2 seat, like restraint, not seats, but you know what I'm saying. The seats. So it's like it's more of an open thing on the side instead of it being
Yeah, my
so enclosed.
Closed in.
my feet are still pancaked from whatever
Yeah.
whatever kind of stupid ass foam ass nerf ass pool noodle they got on my feet. And then I'm still. Whew, it is so claustrophobic. Why does it feel like I'm getting into a locker? I'm willingly stuffing myself into a locker, getting into a Premiere train.
And I just want to know, how the hell does that really work out for the people who are really, who are ADA and are in a wheelchair? Like, how the hell do you roll them up to a Premier Skyrocket 2 and place them in the seat?
Well, they get an RMC somehow.
Who's getting the RMC?
People in wheelchairs.
Oh,
and stuff.
Granny at Busch Gardens on Saturday.
Yeah, she was dripping too,
She had her whole leopard outfit.
and even down to the gloves. No,
She had to have been like 85 years old. I ain't lying, and she took that thing like a G.
Yeah. So what else after Mummy? So Ryan, these are all new to you, by the way, right? All this stuff.
Yes.
So
Everything is new,
You were
yeah.
popping. You were popping in every single place. You were popping your SeaWorld Cherry pop
my
goes to the
cherry,
coaster.
my cherry has been popped. I am cherry cola right now. I'm
Ryan,
just
no.
all out. Call me
Cherry
a
cola.
I did Transformers. That was cool.
That shit's
in and
aggressive,
out.
right?
I think it's the most aggressive dark
These
ride on the
these
planet.
parts, Florida ran a train on me. Let's put it like that.
Excuse me.
Screen
Florida ran a train on me.
Click,
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
like screenshot.
click. Hey, real quick, Antonio, what's your Instagram handle?
The Willoughby Experience.
That's right.
Which shout outs to that if you are a Planet Coaster player. There's a whole series of the Willoughby Experience on YouTube.
Yep,
Yes.
I'm the owner. It's so nice to meet you guys. I just want to let you know that we're gonna have half off season passes this year because we're trying to get our numbers up, get our attendance
All
up.
right.
Be looking out for 2026. There's going to be a new expansion to the park, and our creator and developer Wes, he's going to tell you more about that.
That's behind closed doors. He classified.
Just be looking out for park announcements at the end of 2025.
This is not right.
Now the water park expansion is coming. So
Oh,
we
water
may get
park.
into-
Okay.
So because my first venture into messing with that, but
OMG.
otherwise,
I
go
kind of
ride.
want one now.
What, a park?
I want a park.
Well, just give me a name and what you want there, and I'll do a whole nother series.
I feel like it should be called Gerstlauren.
Just have a bunch of Gerslowers.
Gerstlauerland.
First flower, Laureland.
But Wes, we did do Jimmy Fallon's, and that was fun. We felt like we were going
That was fun.
we felt like we were going to the choir stand at church when we first got there.
Oh, yeah, I'm mad y'all didn't do
It's been a
E.
while
Harry
since I've
Potter
done
was
the
good
Mummy.
too. Harry Potter was
Did you guys
awesome.
do the drop tower? What's that?
Fearfall.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom's
I'll skip it
Fearfall.
every time because it's so ass.
Skip.
It's so mid. The view's not even good on it either. It's like,
Top of a parking lot.
Damn.
Yeah, but we did. Harry Potter was good. We did
like
that.
Gringotts.
Yes.
First tilt track coaster, by the way, in America, Gringotts. So
Mm.
All right.
I love it.
Baby.
Did y'all do Men in Black?
Hell no.
I do. So here's the thing for me with this trip. I do need to do a redemption visit because I still am missing out on credits on overall with the parks, like with SeaWorld. I still need Mako and I still need Kraken.
Did you get Journey?
With Islands of Adventure, I still need Hulk. And even with Universal Studios, I still need Men in Black. I still need Spider-Man.
It's a ton of Dark
Simpsons.
Ride, Terminator.
A couple of rides. So I'll
E.T.
get them eventually. E.T. I'll get them eventually.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
definitely doing a redemption trip, so I'm planning that. I definitely will be planning that soon.
He coming back for Velocicoaster. That's what it is.
That too. Absolutely.
And you got to do
yes.
Jurassic Park's River Adventure. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I feel like that's why when I go back, I have to do like 2 days. It'll be one day for the coasters and then one day for the coasters and the other stuff.
She still kept the coasters in there though. I love it. So one day for the coasters, yeah. The next day for the coasters and the other stuff.
Yes.
So y'all didn't take
I want to make sure I get enough rides on the coasters.
Y'all didn't
Okay,
take
what's
Hogwarts
the-
Express across.
We did
I
not.
feel like no one ever does.
No, I was asking you about that, Wes, because I think I was asking you. Because remember, I think we were trying to figure out where it was. That's what it was.
See,
Yeah, I think
so the
you-
25-minute wait isn't bad. Generally though, the one going into islands is more of a wait. Anyway, so
I can believe
Makes
that.
sense.
at least from what I've
Them
noticed.
leaving.
Islands is the place to be.
Islands is the place.
I did the train once.
Yeah.
I
And
can't
I
remember.
heard the suit.
Yeah,
And I
but I
heard the
don't know.
suit
But
on the plane
Universal
a real
Studios
strong.
was definitely just majestic to me. It was real cute.
Like, you like the studio side?
I'm not going to say I like one more than the other. They both to me were equally nice.
I like Islands better.
It was a great experience because even though it was raining, like if it you didn't really it wasn't bad on Thursday. Like it was like you felt good. It was cool. It was cold, but you didn't feel like you were freezing. Like it was a great day on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then like the weather kind of
Yeah.
played a part into like the whole Jurassic Park Harry Potter feel.
It
It's
did.
like
Yeah.
'cause you know the sun went out in Harry Potter Land, and it showed the hell went out at Jurassic Park. So it added to that whole gloomy, wet, feel being in the movie.
Just
I remember we
Like
got on.
Mary Poppins.
That's very true. I was saying.
well, and we also did Reign of Kong.
West.
Yeah,
And
that
Reign
is
of Kong was
rain of ass.
There's
I
not many
can't
rides
lie.
at that
It
park.
was just
that
out. It was just
deserve-
okay.
Did y'all at least get an edge seat?
Okay.
I did.
love being in.
Because that was the only way you could fucking
He
see.
Brian
damn-
did.
When I tell you I
We
was so
actually-
pissed off, we
me
were
and Brian,
literally
we got
sitting
some
right
rebels.
Behind that shit. Behind that little wall thing or whatever that is.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
But I had
Did y'all do
I had
Fast
an
and
edge.
Furious?
It's closed.
Hell no.
Oh, it's closed right now.
Wait, was it open?
Yeah.
Was it open?
I can't even remember if it was even open.
I'm like, you need to do it once just to see how trash it is. But
No.
I can believe it. I
I've done
can
it
believe
too
it.
many times. I've done it like 3 or 4 times. That's way too many. That's like literally 15 minutes of my life wasted each time. Because you only go when it's a walk on. Never go when there's an actual wait. Like,
We didn't do that minion bullshit either. I hate both of them rides.
I do Minions typically during like I do the early stay and scream for HHN every year, and that ride's pretty fun when you're floating and waiting with your friends.
I mean,
The colors in it are super nice.
so that's the one. That's the new one, right? The villain car.
It's the moving sidewalk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's like they try to gas that up so hard, and it is just a moving sidewalk with like struggling frame rate drops.
Yeah. Well, there's too much going on. Like it's like,
bro, it reminds me of not a lot of people got this, but it reminds me of Plants vs Zombies.
Plants vs Zombies.
The shooting the shooting ride at Carowinds.
Mm-hmm.
Because that ride was like, it would be like a stadium of 60 people, and it was like 30 people per team, and you're supposed to somehow see what you're shooting and aiming at, because obviously everyone has these dots aiming and shooting all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, I'm damn near going blind just seeing purple and green, just it's blotching my eyes.
With like some 30 refresh rate terrible screens,
And you have crazy things. Like, if you play Plants vs Zombies, that's literally how he talks. He talks in gibberish. No one talks English in the game. But yeah, like that was still to this day the worst dark ride. I don't care. The Plants vs Zombies attraction. It is the worst dark ride, and VillainCon is close. The only reason it's not is because you get in and off so fast. Like, it basically is just something to do, right? There's never a wait. Like,
everyone in the family can go though.
Yeah.
I think grandma and a walker.
Grandma and the ECV sitting down chilling.
Wait a minute.
No. I do like Universal. It's been a while since I don't even think I've ever been on the other side. That's sad.
You never
on the Universal side?
I've never been.
I will say it is kind of a shell of its former self, but there are some still good things there, like Mummy, E.T. I still like Men in Black personally. I think it's.
I've done Mummy before.
Yeah, I want to be better at it. I'm kind of mad I'm not. I'm thinking about just going sometime this week because I don't work till I don't know when, man.
That must be nice, just to be like,
I'm
just gonna run up to Universal.
Right, because you live there.
I was
You
telling
know
him
how much I
probably-
gotta plan to get to Universal.
Like, can I just stay in the basement? Like, I just need easy access.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to
You
use
won't
your
even know I'm
address when
there.
I want to, because I want these Florida residence prices.
I know that's right. That too.
So I might have
Yeah,
to use your address.
we were talking about that. How much is a fake ID for Florida?
I have no clue.
I
I don't know.
I'm
Now
gonna
that I
find
don't
out.
know.
Like,
But
yeah,
since you live there, I would just
or you
use
could
your
literally
address.
mail yourself a letter with your name on it to my house and be like, oh look, like
That's
Just
true.
got proof.
like you could,
we do not
literally
condone
just resend some mail you have. I
illegal
condone
activity.
this. I condone
But,
this. Fuck them.
I know that's the
Fuck 'em.
fuck right.
Fuck them.
But if you want to try,
Unless you're from New York,
That's
then
what I
don't
did
do
for
that.
Universal the last time I went because we were at an Airbnb, so we just used their address, which works perfectly.
Damn.
Speaking of,
Mhm.
I sent a link to a hotel in this chat that's like real close to both those parks.
Really?
It's,
Okay.
it's like it's clean. Like I got like I think I spent like $60, and that was during like a peak season.
Like,
2 beds, me and my homie didn't want to drive after HHN, so
Okay.
it's like right there.
Hell yeah.
Has a Denny's for 2 a.m.
Denny's,
stony
hell
trips.
yes.
Yeah.
No,
Ooh,
sorry,
I'm not a Dennis fan.
no, you got some bad Denny's because
At 2
I
a.m.
like them.
No, tell me why.
Some
Lauren,
Denny's.
you can vouch. Tell me why that Denny's
Some Denny's.
in bum fuck middle of nowhere, Indiana, hit so hard. Everyone was there. Everyone can attest. All 8 people each night was agreeing it was slapping. We don't know what kind of elbows they got back there, but you cannot see them.
They some elbows that are well seasoned. I'll tell you that.
How much had y'all smoked?
No, and then ever since I
Yeah.
literally go to mine for lunch, and their pancakes still shit on any IHOPs. They shit on Waffle Houses. They give you such big portions. Now Waffle House still good.
Because baby, Dennis here where I am, they are garbage.
I used to be like, what are y'all doing? Killing yourself? When I
They
was
cook
like,
the scrambled eggs, and they cook them so long until they're just crumbles, like blue cheese crumbles.
yeah,
Why are these eggs like this?
No, see that be happening.
Well, see,
at IHOP. That's
when
location.
you ask for scrambled. That's what.
No, see,
I don't-
my scrambled
I
eggs
like
would be
mine.
like that here.
No,
And they weren't like that.
eggs.
See, I do over.
In
I
Santa
do
Claus,
over
they weren't
easy,
like that
and
either.
if it's not right, I'm going to send it back.
In Santa Claus, they
Period.
weren't like that either. I asked for, especially, oh my god, they did the hash. If you just want the plate,
This just sounds so weird with somebody saying to Denny's.
so for
I'll just-
shitty food, keep in mind this is like D tier food.
No,
For shitty
typically,
food,
I like
it's
Denny's,
one of the
honest
best
with
shitty food.
Man, my cousin got some
Like-
nachos, and that shit, it looked like it was supposed to be some type of chili cheese. It looked like dog food. Was like canned dog food was on.
So when I go to diners, I never. It doesn't matter where I go. I never get actual food like dinner food or lunch food there.
Mhm.
I only get breakfast food, so I can't.
Right.
Doesn't matter if I go to IHOP, Waffle House, or Silver Diner. Which Silver Diner is glorified silver cheeks, platinum actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts, not silver cheeks.
Well, they think that they're all worth
Above
$18
the
a fucking
bar.
platter. So I'm like, so what are you selling me? Some chrome ass? Like I don't know.
I am crying. We still got to talk about Busch Gardens. Oh,
We're almost done. But no, I want to put it out there. I'm not gassing up like that. Their pancake slap, but everything else is
just man.
I'm just talking about for shit food. They have good shit food.
Well, that hotel is right next. It's walking distance to the Denny's, and literally right between both theme parks.
Nice.
Fun Spot and Universal. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
It's such a weird
And,
thing to say. They have good shit food.
Yeah, I mean,
Good
who doesn't
dirty
love
food.
food
I should
at
say.
2 a.m.?
That dirty.
This shit food with a side of roaches.
Antonio,
so I have a
there's-
Waffle House story about that.
That's everywhere you eat for real, for real.
No, I'm about to say I had friends who worked
No
at Arby's,
shade.
Waffle House, Wendy's, whatever
With
you
the
name
side
it.
of
Subway.
Eat fresh.
It's all.
Eat fresh.
You see how they took that out their slogan. Busch Gardens.
Busch Garden.
The timing on Friday at Busch Gardens was perfect.
Yeah, because we all walked out, went parking garage. Where did we? I passed out in your car because I was at the 12-hour, like, on 3 hours of sleep, and I was supposed to be sleeping by that. So I was fucked.
But Friday getting to Busch Gardens, the timing was perfect.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh my God. I had a great time both days at Bush. It's just
Me too.
they getting them
Me too.
operations together, man. The collection is solid.
Yeah,
though.
they were slow. They were very slow.
Yeah.
The highlight of Bush for me on Friday is standing in the line for for Falcons. What's your face? What's that ride called?
The drop.
Phoenix
Drop
Rising.
Oh,
Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix Rising.
what was
We all
happening
were.
there?
We
And
all
eating
were
eating the pretzel.
I left out to go get y'all some pretzels.
Oh,
We-
but
Yes,
we-
that goddamn press was so good.
No, but
We,
Turn
we,
on.
we,
I literally
we
highlighted
talk-
that part one.
Yeah, listen to part
Did you?
one. We talk about that pretzel.
God.
Yeah, I was saying that, like, it's crazy because I have pretzels from BG Dub all the time, and I don't know why they buttered them so good at BGT, but they were slapping.
That shit was so, I was like, who in the hell rolled them out with their arms?
I was
they-
able to eat those pretzels with a plastic knife. That's how chewy and moist they
oh,
were.
they
But
were so
if that would have been a Six Flags Cedar Fair Park, I would have had to have a damn chainsaw to cut them damn pretzels.
And you would have had to have CPR administrated after you swallowed.
Right, because it would have stuck in your damn windpipe. But we had a fireman with us, so if anybody choked, we would have been okay.
I don't work for free.
I'm about to say you need someone to
So you gonna let us
maneuver.
die tied? Damn.
No, you shared the pretzel. That's fair. That's fair.
I was no, you don't. That was so damn good. I was like, I'm gonna get another one. Like, oh shit. No,
Dude,
then we went in and got a. Did we go to drink anything that day in the park? I don't think so.
I did.
That
Yeah,
was next-
remember they tried to give me ice in my beer?
Oh, I thought that was the.
Oh
Saturday.
yeah, I remember that.
Oh, who knows? Who knows? To be honest,
Because Friday was a. We hit Gwazi first, where we had a long wait, and then hit a chicken run.
Fifi. Yeah.
Yeah, that ride's chicken run, man. It's a good time.
That drop.
So watch Chicken Run, by the way, if you're listening at home, or in your car,
Yeah.
or in the plane, or
Yes.
somewhere. Chicken Run's a great movie.
Thrust.
Thrust. the one thing that we don't have. Thrust. Fantastic movie. I can't take myself seriously.
I can't take y'all serious either.
No, like I'm just saying. There's one segment where, like, I don't know if you even went that far into it, Tyler. But like the part where I'm talking, like walking back into Bush, and I'm literally describing
Yes, I
the
watched.
plot
I
of Chicken
listened to
Run,
the whole,
and like,
I listened to the whole fucking thing, dude. I was dead. Because like when you were like, "Oh, he's holding on to me," I remember walking back to Montu and I was stumbling.
no, like we looked like we were coming back from like, like a 5K triathlon, or no, like a triathlon. Like we swam, biked, like 20 miles, and then did a 5K.
And then you put fart jerky in my pocket.
Well, no. That was we left it in the car with the khakis.
I know, but while I'm socializing with new friends, you carrying the fart bag.
You know, that's why we had to go back to the car. So
Did I tell you? Yeah. Tyler's my dog for life. That was hilarious. so crazy. So you put fart jerky in my pocket.
It's like, yeah, is this what you want? Want some fart jerky?
Listen, I ain't
Here you
gonna
go,
hold
boy.
y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but Ty was a whole fucking vibe on this trip. Him and his brother Jordan, like,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
and Nessa and Chris. Like, it was just a great collaboration this weekend.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Love Nessa and
I'm
Chris.
Yeah.
so jealous.
Even
I'm
though
glad
all
I got to
fucking
meet
big
them.
stores was closed at Busch
Yes.
Gardens on Friday, it still was good.
So I'm saying that's why when people say, "Oh, I don't mind going with the person and stuff," I kind of like it. It's like, okay, when all this shit's down and all this bullshit's happening at these parks, you're gonna be typing on Twitter or texting people, all pissed off when you could just be with homies, doing what you can, having a good time anyway.
We did that. We definitely because Friday could have been real bad with Montu down,
Yes.
Pumbaa and Shikra. Like that was not a good
Hurts.
combination. But Saturday, I don't know what them damn ride mechanics did, but they got Montu what she needed to be.
Remember that little fucking menace in line?
He was
Because
so
they did open it.
bad. Like, oh my god.
So yeah, Jordan ended up getting in like those queue with Nessa and Chris, right? And he was like, dude,
Yeah.
he's like harassing the fuck out of those girls.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Boy. Yeah,
That little,
I
like, I don't know. You know how like when you're like a little dip, every long station has a dipshit 12 or 13-year-old boy in it, right? So it's like the rules of being a teenage kid, you know. And yeah, he was just, you don't remember him?
Bro,
I do. I definitely do.
was this Friday or Saturday?
This is Saturday.
Saturday because Montu, we were in line for Montu,
no,
and that little boy was just talking and running his mouth. I was like, well, he shut the fuck up.
I was with Jordan.
You were with West West was with Nessa, yeah.
Yeah, I was with because we came in late to the whole thing into Montu's opening.
Yep.
I said we ended up getting on before y'all. Actually, that's how Jordan was able to get the picture of y'all.
Oh yeah, that picture was awesome.
But yeah, what was happening with him? This little boy.
Oh,
this wannabe adult.
Nah, just be a little stiff.
Oh, he's just being a little, be a little fucking goober.
You just wanted to ask him, where the hell are your parents?
Right. Your little bastard.
Yeah, I need to come get this little boy before I beat his ass. That's what we wanted to say. But why was the most ironic thing was when Montu opened, and why did it feel like a pass holder preview? Like everybody was over there, like, yes.
Yeah, they was waiting.
Montu's
them
beloved.
were waiting.
I think because we were waiting for it, nothing else was open, so it's like,
right.
So
I was gonna say
it was fun though, because like I met up with Matt there and started talking with like, you know, because it was kind of like a spread out event.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was just gonna say because people suck Montu's dick pretty hard, so
it's a good ride.
It's a fantastic
don't
ride.
you do it? Don't you do it?
It's
I like Montu.
Second best.
I love it.
I'm about to say because I'm one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say
definitely my second favorite invert.
Down to the fucking balls.
Yeah, it goes
down to the balls, and the top of them in there too.
Yeah.
Oh God. Look, it goes.
Oh my God.
It goes
lifting up the whole sack in the process.
Oh my God, Brian.
Mid air.
Okay.
throwing it out there.
Sorry, Wes. Go ahead.
Afterburn, Montu,
Yes.
Batman over Georgia.
That's my top
All right.
three too.
All right.
Same top three inverts.
Mine is the opposite. Montu, then comes Afterburn, and then my beloved Batman.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take it. Look, all those are just elite.
Okay.
I
So
still have not done Afterburn yet. I haven't. I gotta get that.
Afterburn is like a cross between Montu and Batman.
Yeah.
Like it's like a mix. So it's like you get a larger scale, not huge, but a larger scale invert, but it rides like Batman and over Georgia. So when it's not running rough. But that motherfucker is powerful.
All right. That's what I need.
The last corkscrew is a bit of a headbanger, but it's
No,
worth
see,
it.
that last corkscrew is one of the best corkscrews B&M has ever crafted.
Oh, I love
It is wild. Like it looks like you're just floating. And it just like whip, and it just whip
The
your
only
ass
other
so
corkscrew
hard.
that rivals it is Hulk's.
Oh
Okay.
hell yeah!
Like when you see Hulk, like that's why I'm so sad because you're walking up to islands normally and you just see it rip through the corkscrew
and roaring.
like because I'm normally seeing Dominators, so I'm like, oh, we're just gracefully going through them, and then you see the wheels are barely hanging off. It looks like I need to go back for Hulk. I need to look at these past
So bad.
situations.
Me too.
Hulk was
Because
amazing.
I still need new Hulk. I only have old Hulk. The
Well,
Yeah, I
live
still need that credit overall because it was closed.
Yeah.
when was the last time y'all wrote the Hulk though?
2023.
Okay.
Like
How
late
did you feel?
2023.
How did you feel about it in 2023?
So the outsides are rough, but for me, I could take it. But I could see how like if you do run into the restraint, it can hurt. But I'll take the outside because I know how to ride it. I rode in Hulk so many times, but it can be rough.
So
the inside is much better.
You said October 23.
December. So basically a whole year ago.
Okay, so it was January 23 for me, so it's about 2 years ago. It was a little bit rougher than what I had experienced in 2019.
Yeah, on the outside, it can be.
But listening to Ryan the Ride Mechanic, you learn that it's all in how they're maintaining the ride too. And so it could also have something to do with the time of the year you go. They may be getting ready for maintenance or whatever that looks like for them. And I think I went at a time when they was probably getting ready for maintenance. So
that's what people say because I'll be riding Velasa and I'll be riding all day with Gavin, and he will be like, "Yeah, I could feel it's getting rough," and I'm like, "I don't even notice it." What are you talking about? Granted, my rough tolerance is like stupid. So if it's such a mundane ride, or if it's actually that rough, I will notice it. So
you're right.
Yeah, you're an intense guy.
I'm like, people will say, "Oh, 305 is getting rough now." I'm like, we're going 90 miles an hour, low to the ground, laterally getting ejector from these turns. I'm not expecting this to be smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and hell, the damn thing.
Wait a minute, who said 305 is getting rough though?
People say that all the time.
Oh, really?
It's 15 years old. It should have something going on with it.
Yeah,
Like,
but it doesn't. But I'm telling, when I tell you,
especially at 90 miles an hour.
My experience, it does not have nothing. It is still smooth to me for me.
Yeah, for like
that's not because
it's
my pay, but it's just that's how it is for me.
For what it is, a Giga that goes 90 miles an hour, 91 actually to be exact. Yeah, it's glass smooth, to be honest.
Well, yeah.
I think it's smooth
for what it is. Like it could be that could have been terrible. If they
absolutely.
But
absolutely,
I never have issues with it, to be honest.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I love it.
Somebody told me when we were at the event that they were gonna take the trains off of Cheetah Hunt and put them on Pantheria next year.
Please don't.
Yes, do it. Do it. The
to be honest,
train.
That would honestly. So I don't know how much that would change because I think they are basically the same train, but I know we have a newer gen model of that train. I don't know if they would fit actually. I don't know if those were specifically made for the Intimate Blitz at the time. Because I know they're super similar to Maverick. Like,
yeah,
they're really similar.
They're not identical.
So when I ride Maverick, the difference to me from 305 and like Maverick, Fahrenheit, Storm Runner, Cheetah Hunt, like these are all the rides I noticed that when they have those trains, it is so much less room in the seat. Like they're like that little kind of like middle piece, that little like phallic middle piece, but yeah, that middle piece there, it's like so much tighter. So I feel like it's like I'm like pushed up more in my pelvis, whereas like 305 was much more open.
Yeah, that's why it pinches your dick.
Oh no, that's not good.
Damn. Good grief.
You should
I
not have
hear
to go
that.
through that type of pain.
Maverick does it too.
Really?
Yeah, those
Maverick.
are strange.
Oh
Those
my
are
goodness. I know
strange.
we're not talking
I've
about
never
Maverick
I've
right
never
now.
experienced any coaster that's uncomfortable in my private area.
Something
Really?
with like how
I've
the
actually
I've
sat
experienced
down.
coasters that were uncomfortable with my private area.
Yeah,
What
I've
kind of
sat down.
drawers are you wearing?
I've gotten
No,
airtime.
I'm serious.
I've gotten airtime. I've landed on my sack. That's not been fun.
Yeah, a lot of sack
no.
injuries.
Raise the work.
Damn, what kind of genitals do y'all have? I don't never have these issues.
Me neither.
Is it pinching the shaft or the top?
Yes.
Wow.
I've landed.
Y'all must got some
I've
extra
landed.
skin somewhere.
And I don't mean it where it's like something's there or something. Like it'll be like something in my pocket and it'll land on it and it's like, oh my god, like
Yikes.
I'm so sorry.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah, I know.
experienced these issues.
yeah, they ain't just hanging. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Y'all are.
Lord.
So
A mess.
That's different.
any final? Well, how was the drive home and everything? Because I was so
The
sad.
drive.
Having to say goodbyes.
Yeah, the
I
drive.
hated it.
Yeah, the drive home was cool, but we ain't talk about Gwazi, but I guess we can.
Oh
later.
shit!
I mean,
Oh, we
Gator,
did.
Gator.
y'all gonna act like we talking about Montu. We ain't gonna talk about Gwazi a little.
I forgot. And we're going on for almost 2 hours now. So
Oh yeah,
it's been a lot of yapping.
man. Yeah,
I mean, why?
Yes.
not all right.
You talk about some yapping.
Alright.
Hold on, yapping.
Gwazi is that girl, though. I'm sorry. Every time I've ridden her, she has just been.
Gwazi held up. The Velocicoaster showed out so hard.
It did. I was gonna say, like Gwazi definitely rode better than what I remember it riding. The last time I rode it, which was my first time, and I got more rides. I got about 5 rides on it total, I think. So I have a pretty fair assessment, and it definitely was much better. And when I first rode it, it was in the summer. Like even the
That's
part
crazy.
even the part that I shit post for it all the time, like the whole
That's what I'm
little
saying. Like, the part's not bad. It just
the little
the
trick
first
track,
half does
the
outshine
bubble
it, but it's
something.
not bad.
But I guess the first half just shits on the rest still so hard though. Like it to me, like out of any RMC, that RMC has my favorite drop on the RMC.
And I agree with
shout
you
out
with
to
there.
on the drop. But that and probably my favorite element, that death roll is
I love it so much.
ridiculous. Yeah, I mean it's come worthy for real. Like that shit is amazing.
I don't know. The outer bank, I forgot how fucking good it is.
Like is that like a twist and shout type deal?
No, well, that wave turn too, but like the first one after the first drop for me,
Right. When you you go up, you twist out, and it's like
I
you
literally
stay
felt
for so long.
like 8 to 10 vertebrae pop. Like to me, like I was saying in part 1, and I'm gonna reiterate, I still think that is one of the most aggressive roller coasters. Like you are moving in the seat.
It definitely is.
You are moving in the seat. You cannot stop yourself from moving in the seat.
Yeah, this
up, down, left, or right, and it's happening fast. Like it's whipping you. Like it's not like it's a slow whipping you, and then you are held there in submission.
Well, maybe the wheels I rode on the first time, like on that train, maybe the wheels needed some WD for it because it was not riding like it did.
No, she was a bit
thick.
But
it definitely was a good ride. It was a good ride. For me, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm just going to good ride. I'm not going to comparison. Oh wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you right now.
Okay, so I'm not going to go in depth into comparisons.
I mean, that's what this is for. That's what people want to hear.
I explained this. Like I said earlier. I enjoyed it. It was a really good ride. Like the drop is phenomenal. The death roll is good, but I'm still a Steve fan over Iron Gwazi for that. That's just me personally.
Respectfully, I mean they're both
And
great.
I want to say I rode both around. So I rode Iron Gwazi. I got 4 rides in on Iron
Yeah.
Gwazi, and I probably rode Steve probably around the same amount of times, if not maybe 5.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just for me.
And you both
I
wrote them
like
within like
Steve.
I mean, it wasn't like right back to back, but you
Wasn't
wrote them
this?
within a year
They
span.
weren't. Yeah, they weren't back to back, like between the two. But
Mm-hmm.
uh,
But it wasn't too long
I,
ago that you wrote Steve.
Right.
I really liked it. Like I said, Iron Quasi's drop to me is better than Steve's drop,
It's,
definitely.
it's RC drop I've been on.
Yeah, I did best
It's still
RMC for
that
me
per
too on
goddamn
drop.
top. It's
That thing that is that's an extreme drop for me.
great.
So it was really fun. I loved it. But it was fun. It was fun. I love IG.
Mm.
I like IG too, but y'all know I'm rocking with
The
Wildcat for me.
Wildcat. Wildcat is
Respectfully.
good.
I just think
Is
it's so
absolutely
crazy
good.
that like people when they first saw that layout, they were
Wild,
like, "This is gonna be one of the
the
worst
drop is not better than
RMCs.
Iron Gwazi. Yeah.
This is gonna be so mid Cat's Revenge." And then people get on it, 2023, and they're just like, "Whoa, like guys, get to Hershey and ride this. This thing's out of its fucking bonkers." And then
Mm-hmm.
2024 last year, it's like literally I'm hearing people consistently saying, "Oh, it's up there in the top 5 RMCs. Oh, it's my favorite RMC."
Yep.
Mm.
I hear that a lot.
And like I don't even know if that was on Hershey's radar, to be honest. I think they were maybe just trying to shoot under, because that's where I had it at first, but now it's strong in my top 10. Like it won't be moving unless there's something absolutely insane. Um, like that ride is bonkers.
Mm.
Love it. Love it.
I gotta get out there.
Yeah, I
I
do not.
compare the
That's
two
what I
too,
gotta get. I
because
do
to me
not.
that feels like Northern Gwazi with like a bit smaller elements. Where
Right.
Gwazi has the grand elements, but
Yeah, because it has that
Wildcat has the
twisted.
better finale.
Oh my God, yes it does. It literally throws you over into what roller coaster is across the hallway from them?
Oh, Wild
That
Mouse. Wild Mouse. Oh shit, it really does. Or Fahrenheit also. There's a few next.
Yeah. The pre-lift section that'll fly you over into Fahrenheit.
damn.
Yeah, right when you come out the station, it just books you right on into the lift hill. Like it's crazy.
I know.
Wildcat is
I
so
Iron
good.
can't.
Gwazi doesn't have a pre-lift section. It just dips you down
Okay,
and
I
takes.
hear me out. I love Gwazi's I love its pre-lift on the right. In the back. In the back, because you're literally do you not see what I do? I put myself limp, and then I go and get thrown into the right because of the laterals on the back. It's basically like a switchback or whatever ride we were riding, where it just you get thrown all aggressively into the chain lift.
Man, switchback. I'm gonna pray for that coaster
But we need to pray for
tonight.
Leap the Dips, switchback,
The whole
so they
9.
don't become. Do I need to play Sarah McLaughlin right now? Or,
In the
We
arms of...
Oh God, we thank you for all that you're doing in the coaster world. Please look out for all of the coasters and definitely George Zimmerman because he's taking things out of our parks right now. We have no earthly idea when they're going to be replaced.
I think it's.
I'm telling you right now, based on whatever Great Adventure and Magic Mountain are getting, is going to determine
Set
the
the
future.
premise.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
gonna basically set the standard of what these parts are gonna be getting. And I'm hoping and I'm being optimistic because it totally. I was just telling Antonio this. Like, it would totally make no sense for Six Flags over Texas to get a Dr. Diabolical sized ride. Like, that literally would make no fucking sense.
I hope
Now,
they get one.
I don't think they'll get like a giga dive, but I mean, still at least a damn 200 footer or something.
They might break the inversion record or something.
They might.
Maybe have 13 loops.
Not 13 loops.
What if it's a dueling drop?
What?
A dueling drop. And it's gonna be called face off because they gonna dip at the same time and they're gonna be
I'm
facing each
crying.
other.
I am fucking crying. How many edibles have you had this evening?
I haven't smoked or ate anything tonight. This is nothing but my pure retarded self.
I'm screaming. Yeah, absolutely. Iron Gwazi is the shit, but yeah, Velocicoaster still won that battle for me. Of like the king of Florida for me.
But everybody
Velocicoaster is amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazeballs.
you
It's
know,
amazing. I love
yeah,
Velocicoaster.
and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
And
I
I do like that over Iron Gwazi. I'm not gonna hold you.
absolutely. And you should be able to do that.
But
If somebody said that they got Iron Gwazi first, I can understand why it's the bomb.
Yeah, I can too.
I mean, you talking about two strong ass rides. One just got to be better than the other one.
And everyone needs to be
But
on the
it's
lookout.
also the whole coaster enthusiast thing. So it's like it's a whole lot of stuff that goes into enthusiasts when it comes to when people talk about, well, this is better than this and this. So everything is opinion based. At the end of the day, this, like I said, for me, this is just my opinion. A lot of enthusiasts base their opinion and they make their opinion like the absolute Bible or the truth. And so for me, I don't do that. I go by how I feel and how I ride, my experience.
Yeah, we'll poke fun, just like with Rupert and Cheetah on here, but
Jesus,
it's all fun and games. That's like I literally put out a post about it today.
absolutely.
Like,
No, and absolutely, that's fine. So I still to this day I'll still ride or die for Cheetah. That's a good ride.
Okay.
Can nobody tell me? Nobody tell me anything different?
You're turning me into the Grinch now.
Yeah, you're restricting my heart that we grew with the Universal.
Nobody can tell me anything different. I still love Cheetah Hunt.
That's crazy.
That thing was cute. It was cute. I really liked it.
I enjoyed it too.
Well, guys, be on the lookout for the end of this week or whenever it's going to happen. But Coaster Shorts will be posting a video starring yours truly.
Sure am. That shit is funny.
We had some wild shit going on our Iron Gwazi, so y'all gotta stay tuned for that one because that's gonna be a good video.
Yeah, I started to do it tonight. I might do it.
Which video was this one?
It was you wasn't on this one. It was one with him and Ryan sitting next to each other, and you just have to see it. I probably just do the raw POV. I think that'll be funny.
She's gonna do a death roll.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I got a few because I got a good ass one with West clowning. Oh God, yeah, I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but I'm about to burn y'all out with Busch Gardens, and it's so crazy because the day that we had Friday, I did not think I was gonna get much footage, but by Saturday, oh, I had everything I damn needed. We even got on the sky buckets. Yeah. And I did not know that they were charging people for it if you didn't have a season pass.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's why I brought up on the cast before. Yeah, it was United Parks.
That was insane.
They're being so cheap. Like Mr. Krabs literally runs the place. Money.
Jesus.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, he trying to pay off all them damn liens.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe if you would. All right. We had a great time at Busch. Scott Ross. I don't know, man. Stop scratching your ass. Please. You literally have like a perfect place to make these parks fantastic. Just You know, maybe don't charge like $15 for a beer at a beer garden, and you know, just have rides listed. The maintenance will happen, and pay your workers. That's the only the main thing that I fucking want is you pay your workers.
And operations.
Paying
Maybe
your
that comes
workers.
with the pay. Maybe that comes with the
That's
paying
what I'm
your
saying.
workers
Like, if
takes
you
the
get a good
fat
work
away.
culture, pay your workers, you're gonna have people that want to pump out them trains. They want to have power hours. They want to see if they can compete with other freaking rides and sort of stuff. Like,
yeah, like literally, Cheetah Hunt was stacking with 3 trains. I was like, what the hell?
Which is ridiculous.
People
That's
have to
ridiculous.
they have to unpinch their penis, to be fair.
And I mean, it was so bad to whereas, you know, a lot of times if a train is on the course and you get ready to lunch, how it kind of stops you. But if there's like, if the train is far enough on the course, I guess, then past the other block zone, it'll just keep lunching you out the station. Like, it was stacking so bad, it was just a full lunch basically out the station. It was no pause in lunch. It was just straight up lunch because they was stacking them. They was all back. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
well,
Then the lady tried to get on the damn train with a whole purse. I'm like, lady, come on now. Too much.
T-shirt, yeah.
My bad, West.
well, no, I was saying, well, like, and you don't pay their workers, you're gonna get fed to Fluffy.
You ain't lying. That shit is insane. They got to do better than that.
The best ride overall was Velocicoaster. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh my God, yes.
For me, yes.
For me, dose, yes.
For me, yes.
All right.
Velocicoaster was definitely overall for this particular trip. It was Velocicoaster. Remember, coming in number 2,
again.
Gwazi.
Yes, me
fair,
too, West. Me too, West.
Those conditions are not going to be super conducive to Iron Gwazi. And it was still running.
Oh, it was kind of cooking.
It was phenomenal.
By the ERT, I'm like, yeah, this is better than this is my number 3. I'm like,
oh wow.
What Hadrits?
No, Iron Gwazi.
Iron Gwazi.
It was
It's
literally
overall
ripping me
number
to shreds in the best way possible.
Facts.
We were walking by Iron Gwazi, and you know it's like you see the wave turn that goes over the station.
That's how you can tell how fast it's running.
I was telling Bryan, I said, how would it be to be the little kid that your mom is telling you, yep, you're gonna ride Iron Gwazi today, and then you walk up and you see the train just fly past that damn wave turn. You like,
that's so funny.
All you hear is
yeah, for like a split second. And it's gone.
Yes, that's a split second and it's gone. That is a fast ass wave turn.
That's where the second time I've been hit in the face with a phone on an RMC.
I don't know. Did you have to get
Nah, it was fine. It was like a lucky glance. And Georgia RMC is the other one, not Air Force, but Twisted Cyclone. Yeah, the lady had the audacity to ask me to pick up her phone and hand it to her after it hit me in the face, and I looked at her. I was like, "No!"
Wow.
And I got out. You could look like the asshole stumbling into the front car after that.
Period. Idiotic.
I hear you two saying it. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah. I'm just dry as fuck. Like I had no shame. I was no.
Kept walking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So how was the drive back?
It was like being on a lunch shuttle roller coaster.
Yes, Lord.
Not a lunch shuttle.
I just closed my eyes and went to sleep and prayed.
Don't act like my driving was like that.
It wasn't wild. It was just fast.
I was going about 95 in the Jeep.
Okay,
it's on this that I'm trying to get home.
Okay,
in a Jeep.
That's like normal.
I feel like that is normal.
On a
For
highway?
me?
I don't know. I don't be driving crazy.
On a highway, getting home? Everyone is going that.
it's a Jeep though. If you're going 95, it feels like you're going 105.
Oh, because
Yeah,
they're
no,
It's
so
like
that's
floaty.
insane.
it's like a moving house.
Ugh, I wouldn't. See, give me a car and I'm good. Give me a
Yeah,
sedan. I'll take a coupe.
I said Dan.
Whoa, you broke up crazy there.
Yeah, real bad.
It, like it
That's
broke
because I guess that's what we're used to.
You sounded like a slinky
up. Going downstairs.
I said,
falling down the
I guess
stairs.
that's what we're used to.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's like my mom. I
Sedans.
literally learned all my car. My mom had a big car. She had like a what the fuck was it? So a Pilot. She had that, and then I had an Aztec for my car. So I've always drove tanks. It's like
Yeah, I learned how to drive an
Man.
Denali XL. So
Oh hell no.
that's what I took.
That's a
That's what I.
bus.
Yeah, that's what I
Wait,
took my
wait. You
driver.
tell me you don't have your CDL?
So, everybody in my family has a CDL except for me.
Mm.
Everybody
I'm like, that
drives.
is a bus. Get out of here.
I used to be willing that damn bus to all 145 pounds of me back in the day.
Hold on, Antonio. But what were you about? You were about to say you took your driver's test and what?
And the Yukon Denali XL.
Jesus.
So here's the
Oh
thing.
my
I took my
goodness.
road test in a Lincoln Navigator.
Oh
See
my
what I'm
god.
saying?
Yes.
Did y'all have to parallel parking these
Hell the
vehicles?
fuck yeah! You
I had to.
throw your
Yeah.
hand behind that
Mm.
passenger seat and you move that bus. That's what you do. I think I scared the hell out of the
It is
exam.
I took my road test and my mom had a Navigator at that time. I took my road test in that thing and I passed with flying colors.
Me too.
Yeah.
My examiner was on the phone with his baby mama the whole time.
Oh
Oh
well.
wow.
Love when that happens.
Yeah, I had a really strict drive instructor. Extremely strict. There was no one. I like pulled out. Luckily, it was the very first thing because for me, if I had caught it later, I feel like I wouldn't have passed. But I pull out and there's no one in the parking spot next to me, and I just kind of there's no one here. I'm just gonna take a wider turn. She goes, "What? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why did you take that turn like that? There could have been cars there." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like she's putting arbitrary fucking reasons in front of me now. Okay, I gotta take this as if literally it's the most serious test of my life because I wanted my license so bad. She's putting imaginary cars in front of me. Like okay. So yeah, honestly, I'm glad she did it then because I dead ass feel like I would have done like a bit more relaxed days.
I could imagine the look on your face.
I'm not gonna. I just wanted my license. I put on my button up, had my type 2 haircut, just so I can get my new license.
I love that.
Oh man. All right.
This was great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going 2.5 now.
Oh wow. Yeah, we gon'
We've talked about Florida. Any last thoughts on anything? Everyone.
My blur can suck a dick.
Spine blower.
Oh,
Yeah,
can't
come
wait to
back
see
for
everyone
the-
at Holiday World.
Yes.
Because that's
Now we
what's
talking.
next on the chop block.
That is
So
a part that
Holiday
I
World.
could
sure.
sleep in. I could work there. I could live there. I could whatever they needed me to do, I would do
I just
I
for
just
Holiday World.
I'll just meet y'all there. How about that?
It's fun.
That
You can
sounds
meet us there.
perfect.
You can go to Holiday World. Just meet us there.
I'll meet you there.
I can't wait to go back, but oof, I can't wait to see y'all faces after Trimless.
No, God,
Add
yeah.
the trim list.
When is this?
But
Where is it?
man, it's a totally different man. That's
It is the
I can't even
last
like.
month, the last week of May. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh.
No, it's getting everybody. And now it's contagious.
And is that for what? Like just a trimless night thing, or?
Well, not everyone has in for that, but a lot of people just go there because it's a Thuzi Mecca, just to go see everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I couldn't get tickets to that, which I think is silly.
No one could.
Mm-hmm.
We all think it's silly. That's okay, Ty, because I'm gonna write the CEO this week. I have a few things up my sleeve. I think we'll all be getting in when I'm done.
Okay.
So just stay put, okay? Just be on the lookout.
Ah,
Will do.
Antonio knows how to get it done. That's why my name is Antonio Zamperla.
I
take
literally
What in the
know
the big
world?
projects.
I know people that are like so in they have like extra tickets and are like, oh yeah, I have a falling out in my group. Like, how are you buying
No,
group?
it's
Like, how are you getting group tickets?
Exactly.
yep.
it's some little
So
it's
I was
some
talking with
That's
undermined
what I
thing that
said.
no, I
goes
was
on.
talking
I
with
was
Buzz Bars
saying that.
members there, like, cause I know Andy and Sam got in. They refreshed like 30 seconds before. They had it opened 30 seconds before.
Yeah, I think there's some more to it.
Wow.
But what do I know? We just sound like whiners, not
And they
getting our
got
way.
tickets. West, they got tickets or
Yep.
no?
Yep, they got tickets. Also, a lot of people were refreshing before. So next time, I don't give a fuck if it's 5 minutes. I am gonna be
I
refreshing.
literally, let me say, I literally was out standing right at my phone right there, and I refreshed. I typed in my information
Right.
in,
They
but
did
you know,
it
I guess
basically a minute before. Technically, that's what it's like. 'Cause it
so.
was.
It
I
is what
didn't
it
think
is.
honestly thought
I'm
they had
not
a better grip on
complaining.
it, but next time, I'm gonna do it
The
within
amount
2
of
hours.
adrenaline that was pumping through my body trying to get those damn tickets, though, like,
Yep. That's why I say I can't do it no more because it feels like gamble. It literally is, but free gambling. But
is it
to me,
free
it's
though?
gambling my emotions.
It's $150 fee, so
Yeah, but you got to pay that after. It's not like
yeah,
you pay 150 and then see that would be fucked.
you lose
Yeah, you pay
money.
what you put
Yeah.
in the 150 and then you do that.
Oh fuck no, I probably would never go.
Mm-mm.
Not at all. But I'm excited to go. So this is gonna be an amazing trip. Definitely.
Mm.
Plus it's with everybody else. And I haven't seen y'all. So I'm looking forward to it. Excuse me.
Well,
See West, you started the yawn train.
well, yeah, because
Yeah.
we were casting at like 6:30
Yeah,
Oh shit.
before, so
we
Oh,
did the part.
wow.
We did the part one.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I'm just been casting all day.
I
For all
feel
know.
that.
Hey, let's wrap it up.
No. Yeah, wrap it up, please. I think we got the Stonies coming up. These are gonna be just released. They should be released just within the next few days. So I know y'all are gonna be this is the future, but hopefully you enjoy these before the Stonies. I don't know why we're going to Smooth Jazz 105.9.
1073.
Yeah, that's
The
what I had 105.9 here.
wave.
I don't know what it was like anywhere else. And the guy had a deep ass voice. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Uh,
I might listen to that after this podcast. Some smooth jazz.
Y'all, what can they follow everyone in the socials? Let's go
Follow
first.
me.
Lauren?
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, Lauren. Your
Oh,
handle.
I was just gonna say, you guys can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and yeah, just those two at Gerslauren. Like Gerstlauer, but Gerstlauren.
Get it? Hey.
Hey,
Yes.
hey.
Well, you can follow me at coaster_shorts on Instagram.
Woo woo.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah,
And
definitely check me out.
you guys can follow me. I'm a supportive cast member of the Willoughby WILLOUGHBY experience, and that's Antonio with the Willoughby experience. I love to do collaborations and videos. So if you're in the theme park near me, put me in, coach.
And Tony with
I
the
know that's
O.
right.
And he will make your videos go viral, so you better listen to him.
You
Take
get me.
advantage of it.
You get me.
And if you want to follow me, I am available at my Instagram is Mr_Goody Two Shoes. GOODIE 2 shoes. I think all of my social media platforms is there. So Mr. Goody 2 shoes. So yeah.
Bow, 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 bow.
I'm a whole vibe. I'm cute.
You are.
A
Right.
vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Actually, we all are. So yes, follow us all. We all are. We're a vibe. We're all cute. Yes.
We have no
Get to
sense.
know us. Get to know us.
And
Please.
then make sure to
The
follow
humor will kill you.
Absolutely.
at thrill
We
underscore
definitely will turn up and turn out. Don't
Thrill
play.
it's the thrill
culture.
culture on Instagram.
Yes, we
So
are.
Yeah.
the_thrill
Yes, sir.
_culture. Keep up with all the tomfoolery.
Underscores in between the
Yes.
words.
Keep up with it.
Keep up. Keep up.
Tyler, are you in the living?
I am in this realm.
So
Thanks for
You
joining,
okay over
Ty.
there?
was he? I think he was.
I know he wild.
No, I didn't want to talk over anyone.
Oh, sorry.
No. Oh no. You absolutely over talk. We tend to do that with each
Yeah, Ty,
other.
you
So
gotta, you
The
gotta,
timing,
you're
you gotta
the
good.
timing
Debo us
happened.
sometimes.
Yeah, you got to come in elbowing folks out the way now.
But it's not because we're rude. It's just because we be talking and we're so excited
Yeah,
about
we're
what we're
so
talking about.
passionate when we're so passionate when we talk to each other. It's just crazy.
Like my brother to a handicapped child in a Velocicoaster queue.
Oh my God.
Well, we're all spread out, so we don't get to see each other like all the time. Like so, like prime example in Florida, this was our first time seeing Wes in it. So yeah,
California.
we just don't get to see each other all the time. So
I mean, in
Mhm.
Cali, we didn't even sleep before the flight.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I think
Mm-mm.
you guys should just do a Halloween tour down south.
That would be
dope.
That would be good.
I love that.
It's a nice idea.
Tyler,
Had
party at the barn.
where can they find
What?
you?
Party at the barn. It'd be awesome to like do some shrooms out here, like with the bonfire going.
I would
yeah.
love that. I've never done shrooms, and I've been looking.
now I
for
don't
the
know
right
now.
one.
I might get ooh.
Pick them fresh off the cow fields across the street from a house.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
God.
What the hell?
Oh,
I'm
fresh
joking.
one.
I don't know enough to do that
I was
kind
about
of
to say
shit.
they're not
So
processed.
yeah. No. Only
Organic.
when I was in California, but I did that shit.
Organic.
Talk about raw.
And I'm gonna
I'm
drop
coming
my
back next weekend.
Right.
I'm gonna drop my blue
In more
sky
ways than one. Brian.
because it doesn't have as many Nazis.
Oh my God.
Brothers of Back Row is my blue sky, and then same as my Instagram, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Brothers of Back Row on my Instagram. Sorry, I'm so bad at my handle.
That is the cool handle, though. Brothers of Back Row.
Yeah. Well,
There's another guy down in Florida. His name is I think his name is Desi or something like that.
Desi
And he
Rides or DZ.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
that's it.
I
Yep.
like his merch. He has some good
Yeah,
merch.
I wanted to buy his merch because of that. I was like, oh shit, because like I don't give a like it's I don't have a brand, so it's like
I guess y'all can follow me.
Yes.
At West
Absolutely.
Coasters. If you want
for
to
a
see
proper
me
cheetah
flail
hunt.
my body, and maybe get a cool picture every now and then. The 305 picture I have is so funny because the last one I have on my page, it says, "Please never change."
Oh my god.
Isn't that fucking funny? It was like literally like in a 2023. I said, "Please never change," and that shit is fucking changed and got a BBL and a fucking facelift.
I'm screaming. I am screaming.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, Wes is known for his arms.
My arms.
Yes,
Wacky
he
Wild
is.
Inflatable Tube Man.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
I was about to
you.
say, but if you ever want to see an inflatable tube on a coaster, and then
It's
sit in
what
front of West,
man, one of those POVs that I did when Wes was directly in front of me, I probably won't even be able to use it because I can't see nothing. Wes' arms are like loose spaghetti in midair. Like they are going crazy. But the one where we were riding with Nessa, I was sitting behind Nessa and you was on the other side. That one is a really good one still because you could see like one point you were leaning over like trying to touch the ground or something. I was
Oh
like,
my
what is he
god.
doing? I'm like, this man is correct. I'm like, I know people are gonna be like, why is his arm so close to the rail? You know the GP always say shit like that.
It's only when I
I'm like,
ride. No, literally, I make other enthusiasts question like, "Damn, is what we doing safe?"
I'm just saying because yeah. But that is a good POV, so I'll probably do that one next week because I'm telling you, I am about to tear them up with some BGTs and see
Man.
where.
When I knew something was wrong with Wes, it wasn't Airy when he first showed me that he'd just be flailing everywhere. It was Voyage when I think it was a night ride. I wasn't riding like next to him. I think I was riding like with Dwayna at the time. And she made it a point to where everybody had to, because it's such an intense ride. She made it to the point where she was like, everybody has to ride the entire time with their hands up, which is really kind of difficult to do on Voyage. When I tell you the way, like, it wasn't the fact that he had his hands up, it was the way that he had his hands up. Like, y'all, I can't. The people that's on the phone right now, the only people that I understand is Ty if he's gone and Antonio. Cause when I tell y'all, you know how fucking hard it is to ride Voyage. Like, you are not in the same position at any given time when you first started out in the station.
Um,
At any time. You think Mystic throws you around? Oh my God. I just, the fact that that man was literally, he was not in his seat. I don't know what was keeping him up. It was like he was anchored only at his ankles. Everything else was up, out, over, flailing, moving around. He was levitating in his seat. The
Not
seat, the
levitating.
type of restraints that's on Voyage, they click down, but it's really not. I'm surprised that they hold you in. I don't know how that mechanism works as insane as that ride is. But
Oh
this
shit.
man with the man, like, of course you could pull it down to where you want to, but the seatbelt also. I mean, Wes is a smaller guy, so the seatbelt is already loose on him. I couldn't. I literally was like, okay, he's literally broken.
Wow.
He's
I
broken
I just felt like a
because there's
broken
no way.
Slinky.
Because
Other
I
than that,
tried. Like, you could really try, especially at night. So Brian, when you go to Hollywood Nights this year, try riding with holding your hands up instead of holding on to the train. And when I tell you hold on to the train, I mean you're holding on to the side of the train, the back of the train, the
Jesus.
corners of the train. Like, that train whips you to Timbuktu.
Damn. I can't wait.
Ugh, it's so insane.
I want to go.
yeah, I say it's the only coaster where my arms and shoulders are generally tired by the time I'm in the break run.
Insane. Insane.
Because like I'm fighting so hard to keep them up, and it's so
Like you're not
hard to keep
recovering
them
from
up the whole ride.
exhaustion. You're recovering because you got your ass beat the entire day riding them damn woodies. It's not from exhaustion. I kid you not.
So you know Wheezy from Toy Story 2?
Yes.
That's dead ass how I feel. I feel like Wheezy and Broken Slinky, like Slinky when he was like stuck within himself, just all coiled, and then Mr. Potato Head when all of his eyes and nose is all in the opposite places. That's how I feel. At the end of
No,
the
for real.
Holiday World Trip, because the rest be fucking you up, y'all. Make sure to follow on all the social. Like 5 minutes ago. Take care. Have a good one. Seriously,
Hi, y'all.
let's catch y'all.
Bye,
on the
guys.
Stonys. And
Peace out. ATM down.
I'm about to say, y'all.
Oh,
Hopefully the collab is
gosh.
not too far away. I'm saying.
Hands up the 305.
Yes, for 305.
Absolutely.
Do it for Dale. You never know
Fan
who you meet.
theory, whatever you want to call it.
You never know who you meet in this silly little hobby, y'all. Take care.
Get ready for new Goliath.
Oh yeah, George
George.
Goliath.
George Goliath.
No, George Goliath.
Yeah.
George Goliath.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Or
Joel.
good morning. If it's
Peace
in the
out,
morning you're listening.
guys.
Right.
Or
Good
yeah,
afternoon. Happy Hanukkah.
Wait.